Radio. So plug it in.
This is the mad genius of poker, Mike Carroll, and you're listening to On Tilt Radio.
Hi, this is Annie Duke, and you're listening to On Tilt Radio.
This is Chris Moneymaker, and you're listening to On Tilt Radio.
Hey, this is Benton Blunt, and you're listening to On Tilt Radio.
Hey, this is Vanessa Russo, and you're listening to On Tilt Radio.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sunday night.
Sunday. Are we live now?
We are live now.
All right. I didn't hear the intro, so I wasn't sure, and I don't see the table or anything like that, so I wasn't.
It's coming. It's coming. There it is. Dun, da, da, da. So, how was your day today? Mine was crap.
Mine was all right. I want to say something first. Our biggest tournament of the week is called the Whale, and Fish On, which is Tim McCarthy, won it. He just won $2,800, followed by Crazy Canuck, who won $892, and then Mike Lee won $962 with all the bounties, followed by Suited Jack. So it was a good day for some of our players today.
I was watching a little bit of that game. Is that 1600 game?
That 6,000?
Oh, 6,000. Yeah, I knew there was a 6 minute.
It was a 6,000 guarantee. I'm at a table. I'm not sure which table we're looking at right now. Let's see. That's not my deal. But I'm on a table with a bunch of crazy players.
I thought I pulled your table up. Maybe not.
No, you didn't pull mine up.
Oh boy.
And these are the people that play 2-7. These are the people who play 2-7 offsuit with a raise.
Let me see if I can find your table then.
Yeah. You've got Suited Jacks, Don, Jenny Call Any, and you've got Christine Madrano. And absolute debauchery. I mean, I don't know if there's any more of four more aggressive people on this table.
Oops.
And that could possibly play.
Oops. There we go.
And both Don and Suited Jacks have abused me, and I think those two have sucked out on me probably more than any two players in this club.
Gosh dang it. Boy, I'm discombobulated here. Keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. There we go.
So you remember last, was it Friday night when I flopped the flush? I mean, flopped the straight. Well, I did that again today, and the same exact thing happened. The turn came
really?
In. Oh yeah, the turn came in, and they boated up. Yeah, it was been a bit of a brutal day. I haven't lost that much, but it's just been a bit of a brutal day. So I'm gonna bet 400 right here, and I'm gonna tell you 422, and I bet you Jenny is gonna call me. Oh, Jenny.
Hi, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Of course, ace 2 comes out.
Oh, that's a lovely flop.
Yeah, if she has an ace, then we'll see what happens. I'm going to check because again, I don't know what the heck's going on. If she hits an ace, then if she has an ace, then I'm out. Fantastic.
Oh,
she was trying.
Nice read.
Yes, I finally beat her.
that was a good call.
But they're not. Well, the odds are that if she really have two of the outs there, it's like she's drawing to two aces, and sometimes you just can't believe them.
Mm-hmm. That was a good call, though. Great call.
Well, I mean, with My note. I'll tell you what my notes are on her is that she bluffs a lot, and she did.
Ooh, good to have notes, huh?
Right.
I hope everybody has had a great weekend. Tomorrow, work day. Oh, look at you go,
No,
reading.
a lot of people got day off tomorrow. It's Veterans Day.
I got to call it. She's got a 7. If she got 7-8, then I'm 7-8. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is how I run. This is how I run. Oh my god.
That was a gutter she hit.
I mean,
Oh,
just unbelievable. 7-8. I had a 7. She had 7-8. It's just as I tell you, they suck out of me all the time. I mean, she was. I mean, I had her up until then because I had the jack. But what are you going to do on that hand? 7-8.
yep.
I sometimes. Well, Pam, you see how I run right now, right? I just want to make that
Mm-hmm.
very clear, right? That I sometimes you feel like someone is up there, like maybe the software is up there saying we're going to do some action right now, and we're gonna see how we can get people out of the game, and I feel like that is ridiculous.
That was a crazy runner with 6-6 for a gutter. That was sick. Oh God. Oh, so you gotta go find your table now, huh? To get back in?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll find you. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm a looking. I'm a looking.
I'm gonna tell you, Broncos newsflash. We suck.
No, we got that bad karma against us too. So
Jeez. No, we
Yeah,
just
but
suck.
it's just
Straight up.
every tournament now. It's like you got to be shitting me.
Yeah, because you were zapped a day before on Friday night.
Yeah, when I flopped the
Gutter.
straight, and then
Mm-hmm.
the previous Friday night when I hit a flush and someone hit a boat.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
I've never seen anybody run so bad in my life.
It's pretty brutal.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. It's just wow. What do you do? A 7-8? I mean, it's like I'm like when I hit it, I'm like, do they have 7-8? Can they really have 7-8? Yeah, that's 7-8. You know. And
2
the
outer
thing is,
hits on the turn and a 1 out, two outer hits on the river.
yeah. I mean, again, it's just a little. It's just,
That was good.
wow. I just wonder. It's like sometimes it's like someone. You just wonder someone pulling strings and and pressing buttons and finding how are they going to get you this time.
Yeah, who's setting shit up in the back there, man? Give her a runner, gutter.
It's
Oh,
like
that was just
the poker gods are just messing with
something.
you.
It's like, golly, you got a voodoo doll. Somebody got a poker voodoo doll, you baby. They're using it to their advantage.
Wow, I'm telling you, that one hurt, and that one didn't hurt necessarily as bad as that one where I lost $100,000 pot when he hit that gut shot. When that 8, it was like the 8 came last time for the gutter, and he hit the gut shot, and it was brutal, just brutal. So,
There's always another game, I say. It's easy, it gets
well,
expensive.
it only took me 5 minutes to lose, and again, I swear, I mean, with Kathy. With Kathy, it's just, it doesn't matter. It's like I can be so far ahead of her, and she hit a gutter to win a tournament against me, and it doesn't matter what I have. I just cannot beat her. I think she leads everybody in terms of the number of people that have sucked out against me, and just wow, Dawn and her together are just my nemesis, and I just can't beat them even when I'm ahead.
Which one is Don?
Dawn M 119.
Yeah, I was playing I guess it was the $100 guaranteed 550 buy-in turbo. I got my butt whooped. Bubbled the final table.
Yeah.
I was doing good, and then I just got so card dead. I just had nothing. So I don't know who won it. I go back and take a look real quick. Big bounty. It's the game's over. You can't see finish games, can you? Or can you?
I don't see. Normally, I bet that I feel like I've got a hand to raise here, right? And if I raise something happens and someone's playing something weird like 2-4 or something like that, and they bet they call. So, Christine will bet here, I'm sure. I know.
A lot of diamonds on that flop.
Well, the good news is on my part, my back can relax for a couple of days because I finally dug Pam's car out today and still had like a foot of snow on top of it.
It's mostly melted. The streets are all dry after 2 feet of snow. It'll be gone by tomorrow. And then the cleanup begins in the back. That just, ugh.
It's kind of hard to rebuild our pergola when there's still probably 500 pounds of wet snow on top of it.
Oh, did it crash down or something? Is that what happened?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just snapped in half.
My steel pergola, we had the awning on still, and we didn't know the snow was coming. They didn't predict it, nothing. It just dumped. It just came out of nowhere. And my pergola cracked in half on both sides.
I think we got some down lines in the backyard too. Good thing they're not
Yeah.
electrical. They're a phone line. I don't think anybody still needs a phone line anymore, do they?
I have one just in case, though. A landline.
Not no more you don't, because I think it ripped it off the pole.
Oh, God.
At least it didn't take the cable line down. We need the cable line.
Well, that's an ugly flop. It's good if who's got big jack squat? What you got? Couple of fives and ace. Ace 9, king 7. Ace will take it. Nice hand, Quacker.
The ace with the 9 was afraid to bet the ace because he didn't think his kicker was good. The king was afraid to bet the king because the ace was there. So
Yep.
Man, that one hurt. I'm going to tell you, that one hurt. It makes you gun shy to bet, because you don't know what's going to happen to you.
There's 2 Dons, aren't there?
Yeah, there's Don G and Don M.
Okay, then I think Don G is the one I was playing against.
Yeah, that was Don G. She's got another. It's not a U.S. flag. I think she's in the U.S. She's in the U.S.
Yeah, it looked like an Israel flag from what I saw, but she didn't have the American flag.
Yeah, I don't. I think I'm pretty sure she's in the U.S.
That's a new name, Moose.
Yeah, that's.
I haven't seen that name yet.
The moose is loose.
that used to be our saying when I was stationed at Loring Air Force Base, Maine. The moose is loose on Loring Air Force Base.
Yeah. Of course. Oh my God! I almost called it. I almost called this one. I probably would have lost though. I'll show you what I had.
You got the deuce and you're golden.
No, I had better than that.
6, 7 of hearts, huh?
Well, not a hearts, but I had 6, 7.
Yep, I knew it. You'd have flopped the street.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if I flop. I mean, I think the last 4 or 5 straights I flopped, I've lost.
Yeah, you would have gotten sucked out on the river on a flush. I bet, no doubt.
Probably.
Let's
Just
ask
straight to heart.
AI. Can AI predict a hand now?
I don't know.
You know, that AI is kind of cool, but it's kind of creepy in the same way. I think it's going to kind of hurt college. Because kids are going to be up there getting papers and stuff made by AI. So, kids, you better study it good.
Well, I mean, you can check. There's programs where if someone's using AI to write a paper, you can put it in, you can basically put it in, and it'll tell you if it was written by AI.
Really?
Really, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I have one of my best friends. She's a teacher at the local high school here, and they can do that.
That's cool. That's good they have tools to do that.
Yeah.
Teachers need every tool imaginable in order to be good in schools. Because if they don't have their material and adequate components and knowledge and digital, kind of like SOL. And I think teachers are so underpaid. Oh my God, I was looking at some of their salaries. Because you know teachers are pretty much babysitters sometimes for kids. 'Cause some parents just don't give a shit and send their kids to school unruly, and the teachers take care of it. I've seen it since I was a kid. It's kind of sad what they put up with.
Yeah.
Do you think they should bring back paddling in schools?
No.
I never got paddled. I've seen it hanging in the principal's office, but I never seen a kid get paddled with it. I think it was like a joke in my day.
I did.
You did? Well, I know teachers used to crack people on the knuckles if they were left-handed and they were learning cursive and they were writing with their left hand. The teacher would come and crack them on their left hand to make them use their
Jeez.
right hand.
You got to be shitting me.
And that's an ugly flop. I think he's got a jack.
I have to fold right here. I have an 8. I checked it, and of course,
The
it
jack
hits.
comes. Yep.
Yeah, of course. Unbelievable.
Yep. Well, he didn't lose much, so that was good.
This is just ridiculous.
Could have been a lot more if you'd put out a banger bet on that. You gotta wait.
I was wondering, should I? This is just. I honestly feel like someone is screwing me right now.
You know, you get those feelings that you got like somebody flipped a switch and just made your seat the shit seat that you keep getting sucked out on. Ooh, is Complex Kid gonna call this as well? No, he doesn't. Good luck, whatever you got. 9-10 looks pretty good right now. Queen 8 Jack, Rainbow Flop, $1,000 pot. Eric bets out 525. And P2 637 will let it go. Nice takedown, you got your chips back.
Not much, but got some. It's a start.
Timmy knows what he got last time. The loss.
I'm just getting. This is just brutal. Just brutal. It's funny. I was thinking. I'm like, I bet youth. I don't bet now, and I was trying to trap someone, thinking that Christine will usually bet right there, right? And Christine is P2637, and she didn't, and then the jack hit, and I was like, you've got to be shitting me. You've got to be shitting me. A jack comes. Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she had that jack after she re-raised when you put out that bet. She could have milked you though, She could have just.
Well, if he calls me, I'm going to check anyways. I know what they got. I always know what they have, right? And sometimes you. Wow.
Poor Eric. Go get them ice cubes.
Yeah.
King 5 to Jack 8. Jack 8 gets it on the river. That hurt. Whew, that hurt.
So this tournament, there's no. There is rebuys, right?
Yeah, I'm on my second rebuy. There's only one rebuy tonight.
One rebuy, huh?
Yeah. Oh, geez. This is interesting.
Still got 38 minutes and 54 seconds late registration.
I could call here, and Quack probably has a 5 or an ace. right? And I've got a queen, so I'm just folding. Yeah, he hit the 5. Yeah, she hit the. Yeah, I was dominated.
Well, your Jenny Paulini is not. She went out and didn't revive.
Surprise.
But don't see her back in the lineup. Mixtures was at the final table, and that girl, is that a girl? Yeah, it's a girl. She had a girl avatar. Oh my gosh, she was like, yeah, she was kicking ass and taking names, running hot on that table. And that
It must be nice.
guarantee.
The tournaments I've won, I've won 6 tournaments on this one. I actually won one yesterday, just a smaller little tournament. But it's like I've never been so hot where I just, we see those players and it just doesn't matter. They'll take out an entire table being behind.
Yep.
But for me, it's like I always have to grind back from a suck out or something like that. I've never had just an easy tournament where it's a laugher.
Same here. Either I get ahead and then I turn cold as ice, and I don't get nothing. I get blinded out, broom corn any, or I just perpetual lose. Have the best hand going in and just still can't hit.
But usually I'll hit, and the thing is, I usually will hit, but then it's just you see what happens.
1 and 2 outers get you.
Yeah.
It's a brutal game.
Which is
It is. It's a game we hate and
you think
hate to love, and a
some
game we
things are
love
just.
to hate.
I'd normally raise with this hand, but I don't like my position.
Hey, for all you guys listening, Blue Shark Optics has got their Black Friday sale going on. Incredible deals on brand new models of Blue Shark Optics. So head on over there and hit their Black Friday up. Get some pairs. Get a couple. They're cool. They're great.
Right now I have 9-9, and I know it, and I know I have Christine, right? But I just cannot beat the suckouts. I just can't beat them. I cannot beat them.
Oh, she rolls her braces.
It would have been so nice to hit a 9 there.
Yeah, that would have been golden.
But if I did that, I feel like she hit an ace later on.
Yeah, she'll hit it on the turn around the river, counterfeit you. Funny you say that because it happens to me.
Yeah.
I used to have a member named Moose Nuts. He was a crazy guy.
Sports agent will probably call me here. No?
Let it go. He let it go.
One thing I noticed is like when I usually get, and I'm not sure if this is a good omen or not, but I feel like I get my worst hands when I'm on the button. Like I usually like to raise there, but I usually get like something like 2-4, 7-3, something like that, and it's just let it go kind of thing.
I've seen people raise with that kind of hand on the button just to steal the ball.
Yeah, you start getting cute like that. What are you going to really beat? Someone calls you, right? And I mean, if you hit something, I had 2-4 right there on that hand. And I mean, what can you really beat? The only thing that you're going to be able to beat is if you're lucky enough to hit 2 pair, right? Because most of the time, a 2 is not going to beat you, or a 4 is not going to win your hand right there, unless it comes something like 2-4-4, and then you go, shit, why did I fold?
That's a min raise.
I had 2-4 again. I hit my 2.
Oh, there's part of it. Do you have any spades?
No. I had a diamond and a heart.
Matching cards for wrong suits.
Yeah, I've got almost the same hand as last time.
Oh, geez.
Well, at least they're easy to fold.
Until you get sick of folding, and then you start playing, and then you find out that you're hitting everything.
Yeah, I don't really do that. I mean, the way I look at it is if you fold, sometimes the amateur played that, but if you play it, it doesn't. It probably doesn't hit.
Exactly. When you play it, it doesn't hit, but when you don't play it, it hits.
Right.
You could be a masterable. Masterable. Is that a word? Masterable. A master of folding.
I can fold with the best of them. I folded with. I
Master
folded
folder.
a boat.
Oh
I,
gosh.
I guarantee you, probably I would say 50+% of that will not fold. Will not fold that hand with an 8 and jacks on there. They will not fold it.
Well, that had ace 2 just took it down with that.
Yeah.
Ace high.
Ace high, ace 2. No, they had eight.
No,
No, they had a pair of
he
aces.
had ace.
Oh, did they have an ace?
No, yeah. Sports agent had an ace 2, and then Quack had a 9, so he had second pair.
And that was Battle of the Blinds. Sports agent came out on top. The big blind special.
He's sizing up his bet. He's going to bet like 350, 450, somewhere around there. Christine will bet. She always bets, or at least we'll call him. I'm going to check because that's about all I got right now.
Ace 2, 3 clubs.
Ooh.
I caught a little bit.
Anybody got that 4 or 5 clubs?
He'll probably go all in or something like that.
No, it's just being a call-in station.
I can't beat her. I cannot beat her. I've got a queen. I've got a 3 and a queen right now, and I just cannot beat her. It doesn't matter what I do; she'll hit it.
I think she flopped a flush and she was slow
Probably.
rolling.
I mean, come on, let's see it.
Yep, told you. Knew she flopped it.
Doesn't see it doesn't. Yeah, I give up. It's like almost like you're like I give up. I have like the queen, right? But she's got the king.
Mm-hmm.
Quack's
I can't
all.
call here. I mean, Quacker. I'm probably ahead of him right now, right? But I can't call and go down to 4,000 with Ace Jack. I mean, I feel. I'm just folding because I'm just not running well right now.
Oh, you had ace jack. I would have called.
Yeah, but
I thought you just had a jack shit some card.
No.
Man, I'd have called.
Yeah, I know, but look at what's happening to me tonight. I mean, it's
Yeah, that's true.
it's just
You're
not working.
Yeah. I think Cracker's gonna shove here. Nope, he smooth calls. Couple hearts on the board. And a 9 of diamonds. There he goes. Check raise. 3-4. 3-4. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5, and she gets it. No!
What's with a
What?
4?
A pair of 4s?
Wow.
That's where'd you go, Quack? Quack, quack.
I can't call here either.
DJ, what you gonna do?
Wow! All I can say is wow!
Power hand wins.
That flop. Look at all that pink. That'd be dangerous.
Just listen to Eric typing away.
Yep.
No, I was just. Christine's probably going to call me because who knows? I mean, jeez.
That's a nice raise. Sports agent calls you.
Yeah, damn it! I had a set of jacks.
Nice.
Ah, you finally hit one and nobody wants to call you. They
No.
smelt it.
Why didn't Christine call me there? It's like, jeez.
I think she lost a lot to Cracker, so she's kind of chilling now. Ooh, look at all the
So at
true
our table
colors.
right now, we've got Lee Childs' Big Jack Squat. So he's the most notable kind of player at our table.
I've been following him for a while. I'm friends with him on Facebook.
And Tiffany is Moose, and Quacker is David Jones, and Sports Agent is Ron, and Christine is PT637. I wish they would. I'm folding here my 2-4. I wish they would change their name. Like, I don't know. Some of them just go. They don't know to make an account with their name on it, and they get through certain times and it's too late. You have to pay to actually change your name, which is kind of lame. Ace King versus Ace 5. Ace Jack, and I had my 2-4 would definitely not have won.
No.
That was a bit of a gamble by Lee. I'm surprised he.
So is that one of your rules, or is that the platform's rule that you have to pay to change your name?
Platform. It's the platform. All right, I've got a big hand right now. Second best hand in the deck.
Anybody get a call? That's a nice isolation bet there. Sports Agent seems like he's thinking about it. A rebuy.
He'll win. Something's gonna happen here.
Oh, Sports Agent. He's Hollywood in here. I think he wants a piece of this.
Unless he has aces, he probably should fold. But
maybe he's thinking rebuy too.
calls. All right, so it's
Yeah, I knew it. Oh my God, he flopped the roll!
Oh my God!
Oh my God, but you got a vote, but oh my God, it don't matter. Oh my God, that's crazy.
He hits a royal. He hit a fucking royal.
Oh my God.
Wow! Wow! All I can say is wow!
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm 70% on that. That is so freaking gross.
Wow.
Why is he?
Oh
I don't
my
even get why
God.
he's calling there. Oh my God. That is
I know.
freaking. How many bad beats can I take? I've taken 3 tonight on every all-in-one on my head.
Oh my God.
Freaking Christ.
I knew he wanted to call because he was just contemplating, and he's like, do I do it? Do I do it?
I
Do I
didn't want
do
to
it?
call.
Oh my God.
I didn't see what happened. I know he hit a royal, but did I hit a boat?
Yeah, you rivered a boat with your kings and tens.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was ugly. Well, that was beautiful. I've never seen a. Well, I flopped a royal flush in PLO, but that's the first time I've ever seen it flop like that. Oh my God.
Oh, that was sick.
Yeah, but it was beautiful though. I've never seen anything like
Unbelievable.
it.
I mean, I don't think I could run any worse. You've got to be shitting me.
Okay, you will never get another royal flush for another 410 hands.
I've never hit one.
410,000 hands.
Wow. And you can't rebuy, huh?
Nope.
Oh man.
Okay, I got the table up with Moose, Untainted, Suited Jacks.
I was looking at the players here. As KK's in. He's down at the total pole. He needs to double up. So you said you're at Suited Jack's table?
Yes, ma'am.
Dude, I'm literally, I'm dumbfounded by what just happened there.
Yeah.
Well, that was the first royal flush that I've seen in good 6, 7, 8 years or so.
Freaking flopped it. King, queen of clubs.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. It's just, wow.
Did anybody
Someday
screenshot
a
that?
hand of mine's gonna hold up and it'll be glorious. I knew as soon as you called, I'm like, the worst hand or whatever, whoever's calling thinking is going to win, because that hand should not have been a called hand. It just shouldn't be calling when you've got an all in and a re-push. I don't care what it is. It's just you're dominating at this point, and the only thing that you're going to be able to try to hit is a flush, and of course it happened. Just wow. And I've got the king.
That was kind of crazy with an $8,000 all-in with a king queen.
It's like sometimes you say I give up. I just give up. No matter what you do, it's just not going to work.
Now, the hand like that you just went through is going to sting for a long time.
Not any more than Friday night when I hit the straight, or was it Wednesday? And Wednesday I had a straight and then a full house, or a flush and a full house beat me on the river. And then when I hit the straight today, again the bigger straight hits me on the gut shot, and then king versus king queen hits me. So I'm getting just brutalized right here, just absolutely brutalized.
Can't get any more brutalized than lose it to a royal flush. That's the worst.
A flopped royal flush to boot.
That's when I start thinking, is someone up there just literally saying, haha, we know what cards are there, and we know the betting patterns of people, and this is what we're going to do. You start thinking things like that.
We're going to keep fucking around until he loses his mind. Just fuck around. That's just crazy. My God, you need to...
I'm trying to go through my mind making sense of the call.
I'm just going through my mind all the damn bad beats you take.
I don't get it for a minute, but of course it's how many times have we been on broadcasting when I'm like, I'm dominating everybody, and then that happens. I mean, I think it's almost every time that we've been on, and it keeps happening.
I just hope to God that we're not jinxing you, because when we're not with you, you win. It's like, oh my God, maybe I need to do a wasabi on me and get the bad vibes out, but Gaddy Pagatti is all in, so good luck. Gaddy Paggy. Paddy. A pig Latin? Some big bets firing out here. Possible straight, possible flushes, two ways, and possible boat. Who flopped two pair? Over the boat. Booted Donner, P4551. Who is it? I think it's Buddha's probably got it. Ace Jack, Ace 5, pocket 7s, and he wins! Daddy wins! Doubles up.
So Eric, what is your view on all in, a call? So you got 4 people in, 2 all-ins.
Whoever has the top pair is not going to win. I can tell you that. If someone's got suited connectors, that's the hand that's going to win, because a pair, unless you're lucky enough to hit a set, you're probably behind if you have 4 people in there. So if you have aces never going to win on a 4-way all-in.
Well, the question is betting into a side pot. Do you believe in that, or do you think everybody should just check it down?
If you have the nuts, man, take it down.
Side.
Get a call. I mean, you're betting into a dry pot at that point, but if you want to try to extract more chips, it just depends. I think it's kind of poor sportsmanship. Someone calls in with like ace high, and they try to take it, because it's like you're only getting called if someone can beat you at that point, right?
Yeah. But I have seen hands win where they actually won more in a side pot than they did the main pot.
Yeah, just depends. What depends is like that one with Lee, right? There's only 1,000. There's only 1,000 in there, so I bet out another $8,000. So there's going to be $14,000 in that side pot. But I still don't get what he was doing calling on that. I think I say this every tournament when someone calls me, like, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Pam's allergies been kicking her butt today.
I can't believe I lost to a Royal Flush, and I was like 70%, only a little under because they were suited. But holy moly, they called. I don't even know what they were thinking of calling, because they had 8,000. They almost had $9,000 in their pot. There's no value to call there with that hand. I just do not get it. Do not get it whatsoever.
Jeez, look at this flop. 2 aces, 2 and a king. That could have went either way. Ace or a king. Well, there was the royal flush we've seen. We won't see another one for another 8 years, probably.
It'll be probably next week versus me.
You got about 17 minutes for late registration.
I can't. That's my second buying, because my first buying I lost when I hit the straight.
Well, for late registration, people can still get in the game. Pot's up to 960 prize pool. Should hit 1,000, shouldn't it?
I had to hit the royal against me. That was just going to happen. Wow.
Well, you can say tonight that you lost, flopped a straight, lost. You got a boat, lost.
Bad call pays off.
Crazy game of poker. You okay over there?
Yeah, allergies are just something on me today. Ooh, that's a big raise by Don M. And Tainted raised in, she like threw a big raise out there.
It's only a 3-bet.
I don't think Antonia's gonna throw a 3-bet out there for nothing. I think she had an ace, but she let it go.
Oh, I got to take my hat.
What was the buy-in? Let's go see. What was the buy-in here? $22 buy-in. Ouch. Smallest stack is 29.31, and I'm hoping that's not KK. No, Mel McKee.
Boy, there's
Giddy up, guys.
sure has been a lot of same suit flops tonight.
Uh-oh. Oh, pocket eights. Flopped a set. Beautiful hand. That was a scary flop for that set. Whew.
Boy, that's a power flop there.
Really power hands probably in the blinds. Gonna take it down. Everybody limped in. Oh, they're checking it down. River's queen of spades. Don's gonna bet. Take a stab at it. Take it down. Under 125, 250, they're going to be going up in about 3 minutes and 49 seconds. Dawn's throwing out a race. She's running hot.
Well, one more rebuy or one more person get in, you hit $1,000 prize pool.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
I would, if I could buy it again, I wouldn't, because it's sometimes you just have to know that you're just
Enough
going
is
to
enough.
you're just going to get stuck
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, that royal flush, hitting that royal flush like that, that's enough to say, yeah, fuck it. I ain't playing no more tonight.
Didn't Daniel Negreanu play a tournament once where he rebought like 13 times and didn't even make the money?
Probably.
Which that's one of the things I hate playing unlimited rebuys. I like it if it's maybe one or two, but when they make it unlimited, people with deep pockets can just try to buy their way to the top. That was always a question we used to ask. Are you play like the World Series main event? Are you playing for the money or are you playing for the title?
I'm playing for the money in the main event. I mean, there's like 7,000, 8,000 people in it now. It's the best I did was, I think it was 113, and that was 6 days, and that was a nice cash, but I wanted the money. I mean, it's still, even with 113 or however many it was to go, that's still a big field.
Oh yeah, because everybody by that time has got some monster stacks. But then again, that late in that tournament too, the blinds and annies are up there pretty high too, aren't they?
Yeah, but everybody stacks. Most people have pretty good stacks. I mean, the small stacks are going to suffer. But I went out. I went out to in that tournament. What did I have? I think I had ace, jack, and someone had, and the person who called me had pocket tens, and they hit a boat. and then the next year, I only went one day, right? And I think I had like ace queen. I got lost. I mean, I was getting hammered that day too. I was, just bad luck. But anyways, I had ace queen and reshoved over someone who had pocket jacks, and they hit a boat. They hit a boat on me too.
I don't remember my.
Well, you remember? I mean, I remember the big ones.
All I remember is when I played in the World Series, I was like, I stayed up drinking a lot of tequila the night before, and I had to play the first day in that hot tent outside. It was miserable. Got ace 9, king, queen 5, ace 3, ace jack. Ace jack's going to win it. So you have any friends that do you know of or have any friends or know of any campaign managers?
For what?
Well, just to give a little advice for Pam running for school board.
Oh, I don't know anybody that does that.
I'm sure.
But that's when will it happen? Are you a year away from that, Pam?
November, yeah, it would be next off election year, so it'd be next November.
Right. I don't know anyone that does that kind of stuff.
We've been doing a lot of research and stuff. All in. Ace 10 7.
A lot of these ladies do that. It becomes an all-in fest. It's so early to be doing that. The only reason I did it to Lee is just to isolate myself because I had a big hand, right? I mean, that kind of raises announcing I've got a big hand, like big hand, right? I'm not doing that without like really probably aces or kings right there. I don't think I'd even do that with ace king. Ten six jack.
I don't know who this is in the Twitch chat.
Let's see.
Garland Roof Videos.
I can't get there for some reason. It won't let me look at the chat. I can only see the chat I'm in with you, the private one.
Just a dude watching the game. Well, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Did I lose somebody? I heard it. Darn, 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 darn. I did. I lost Eric. There he is. He's back.
I froze. Well, Nick, why don't you come play? There's still some time for you to load up.
Yeah, you got 7 minutes.
Yeah, 7 minutes.
Still hanging at 32 players remaining. I don't know what the total was quite yet. And if anybody's interested, it's halftime. 23 Houston, 7 Detroit. Which I'm still saying there should be no undefeated teams right now in the NFL. There should have been one went down today. Dang it.
Yeah.
Ace, king, ace, 8. Ace, king's going to win. They don't allow online poker in Ohio? Sure they do.
You can play here with us.
This is it's a
Yeah.
free app, right?
Yeah, Nick, I'll explain. Nick, all you have to do is just go to Club GG on the look for Club GG on the App Store and download it, and we'll put the IDs that you need to put in there. We take players from anywhere, so you can play with us. We're a club. We don't fund anything. There's no credit card processing that's going on inside the site, so we will take that on the side. To get away from the Wire Act. So you can play with us. We've got people from all over the United States, probably every state out there, and you can certainly play.
Well, technically speaking, it's not against the law to play online poker. It's against the law for bank institutes to finance it.
Right. We've got ways to deal with that.
As far as I know, there still has never been anybody prosecuted for playing poker online. The only state that
not one.
The only state it's technically a felony to play online poker is Washington State.
Washington, yeah, but you can smoke weed there.
Yeah, you can smoke weed, but you can't play poker. Same here, Colorado. You can smoke weed, but you can't play poker.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And do mushrooms.
You can't smoke weed or play poker in Georgia. In terms of those regulated sites on there, but that's why we have this site. And we're on break for me to stew even more. $49 people in today. Fantastic. Total prize pool of 980. Yeah, we get one more. But I don't think we will, that we're on break now.
Well, they would have to get in before break's over. See, over here and where I'm at, they have a lot of bar poker leagues.
Yeah, we have those here, but it's bingo. It's like
it's
sometimes like playing on the site.
But technically, a few years ago, probably about 6-7 years ago, when we had a different Secretary of State, they were monitored during the bar poker. They were cracking down on it, but now we got the new Secretary of State. I don't know what she's doing actually, but I don't think they even monitor it anymore. But technically, it's supposed to be a free to play league. But then they say if you buy a drink, we give you more chips. So they're compensating players for spending money, which is taking the disadvantage away for the players that don't want to spend money. So they're getting an advantage, and that's the technicality of breaking the law right there. Because in a free to play game, everybody has to have the same advantage. So they start with the same chips, they got the same advantage. But if you're compensating somebody more chips for buying drinks, they don't. They're getting an advantage. So in order to play poker here, you either have to have a free buy-in, then you can give out a prize,
Like bar credit or something.
yeah, or you can have a buy-in, but you can't give out a prize.
I see what you're saying.
So everybody does. It's free to play, but you get a bar tab, $20. Depending on the bar, you can win 20. Well, a lot of them been paying out cash now instead of bar tabs, so you could win. Depending on if they get like one or two tables, it could be anywhere from $50 to $100 you can take down for a night.
I wish I could have taken that down back in 2005 when a $10 bar tab was 10 houses away from my house because the bar's right around the corner. Had my blinker turned on and I got pulled over because my license plate light was burnt out on my Lincoln. And I got a DUI. It cost me $25,000
For a deal. Wow.
for a $10 bar tab.
Yeah. Wow.
But I got a
I
deferred
thought
sentence on it because
they
that was
cost
my
that
first
DUI
offense
cost that
ever.
much now. How long ago was that?
Back in 2005, 19 years ago.
25,000. Did you get it? You should have got an attorney or something.
I did.
Wow.
And he plea bargained and I got a deferred sentence.
But $25,000 is crazy.
Yep, I had to pay all the fines and I had to do 100 hours community service. Had to take alcohol and drug therapy for 2 years. Thank God I didn't have to blow. I had to do the urine test. But now you get a DUI, you're out. Some of these people just have got like 11 of them to get out of every one of them. We have a lot of DUIs out here in Colorado. We got the military bases, and so these guys go live it crazy, partying on the weekends, and of course, who can blame them? I mean, what's going on in the world, but it's just.
We just had a state trooper just a couple of days ago was investigating an accident, got hit by a DUI driver, killed him.
Oh my God, him and his partner were out looking at a wreck, and some drunk slid in the ice and ran them both over and trapped them underneath the car. That state patrol died underneath the car at the scene, and the other state patrol's in serious condition in ICU in a hospital, all because of a DUI. So don't drink and drive. If you don't think you're gonna get caught, I didn't think I was. It's like, shoot, it's only like around the block. Yeah, it happens.
My stomach just turned again.
I know, seeing that getting our winning field goal blocked. That was just gross. P4551 is disconnected and they are reconnecting.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you lose your chips now, you are out.
Break is over, huh? No more rebuys. So now game on, bitches. Oh, P45 was disconnect, comes back, disconnected, and min raises.
Okay, here.
Ooh, 356, couple of spades.
Eric, I'll leave that one to you real quick.
What's that? I wasn't paying attention.
Nick in the chat is asking for the club ID.
Okay, hold on, let me get it. I'll type it in there for you in 1 sec. I got to get in there. All right, I just got to find it. 1 sec.
I was listening, huh? I should get over there.
If I tell it to you, will you? I'm going to give the ID, and I'm going to give your guys'. I don't have your code, but I'll let you give your code. Because I don't have it on me. The ID, the club ID is, and you can type this in for me. You want to be Robin or something? 679450. And type in your guys' referral code.
Or I can turn on the ticker and you can read it.
Oh, yeah, put on the ticker. But you might want to put in there just so it's in there.
P4551 said she hates pocket jacks. I wonder if that's the hand she had. Oh, another flop flush by Moose. And Dawn Marie rolls over ace 10 offsuit.
I'm trying to. I was going to type some in the chat, but I don't even know how I can. I'm not able to do that in the chat right now for some reason.
Oh, I don't know, mate.
Well, I'll tell. Hey, so Nick, if you're paying attention, we basically are having tournaments almost every day. As a matter of fact, we're starting Thursdays as well. We're going to do a $16 PKO. I think it's a PKO bounty. I think that's what we're doing. But tomorrow we have our $10 rebuy that starts at 9:30. Tuesday off. Wednesday we have a 9:30 or 9:30 freeze out, which is $22, and then that's Wednesday. Yeah, that's Wednesday. Thursday we have a $16 rebuy. Friday we have our $43 bounty, and then Sunday we have our $22 with one rebuy.
Yeah, Nikki, you're not playing with some ordinary Joe Schmoes on the field. You're playing with a lot of pros and a lot of women pros. There's a lot of good players there, so bring the game. Come on down. Have some fun. I don't know if you ever heard of Ultimate Bet, but back in the day, we've got quite a few of their pros playing with us. So that's kind of cool.
We've got one November 9er who made the final table. I think he went out what, 5th?
Oh, so does Jax is in, and it's Chop Chop.
Yeah.
Chop with a king.
Well, they both had two kings. Yeah.
Oh, they had the straight. Straight.
Both had kings, so they basically chopped it with a straight.
Min raise. Right out the gun here. King 3-7, a couple of spades and a club. Boy, these flops, a lot of suits coming out. Good luck to you. I don't know if Don's gonna call you. Good luck to you, P4551. Take it down.
So did your hometown have any Veterans Day parades this weekend?
No, we have a 4th of July parade, and we have a 4th of July parade around our area, but Veterans Day, I mean, it's a great holiday, but I don't even think the banks are closed tomorrow, are they?
Banks? My bank is.
Is it? Maybe it is, but I mean, my kids are in school and everything like that, so I'm not sure if it's a federal holiday or not.
Well, they canceled our Veterans Day parade at first, and people complained about it because we're pretty much a military town with Fort Carson Air Force Academy and Schriever and Space Force and NORAD, and so people got mad and found out that the city was trying to charge the veterans an astronomical amount of fees and police escorts or guidance and booths and stuff. So that's the main reason why they canceled it, because they didn't have the money to pay the fees. So we argued with the government, and the government caved and let them run their parade. And the last minute they decided to let them do it, and it was really kind of sad. They had the military bands, but no high school bands participated, which normally do, and they used to have all kinds of cool floats, and
because it
was just a bunch of people walking down the street. I just felt really bad for our veterans that gave it all for our freedom, and nobody came and helped honor them, and it was just kind of really broke my heart when I see that, because my community On Tilt Radio's always stood in front of the troops. We backed them, and I just can't understand anybody that doesn't want to support our troops. It's just crazy.
Ace, 5,
Ooh,
knives.
so did Jackson and Don going at it, and you know they both got an ace. Who's got that 6-7 now? That'd be a pretty hand to have. Ooh, no
Someone's got
flush
8-6.
out
Someone's got
there.
8-6. Oh, 9-6.
Six
Oh,
nine.
10 king. All right.
Oh, Dawn was chasing the flush. And that flush, she didn't hit it. All those outs. She's like me, all those outs and can't hit jack shit.
Well, the play's
Look at
slowing
Jackson
down.
got her chippies.
Lost another player down to 29.
What's Jack's gonna do? You still steaming there, Eric? I can hear you breathing. I
Yeah.
can hear the steam
It's
coming
and
out
the
your
thing is, I don't
earbuds.
mind if I'm behind and stuff, but man, it's like you keep on thinking about. You start playing over your head and like going back to all the previous tournaments, and they're just brutal. I mean, you're just you're straights, flushes, and you get beat by boats and bigger straights when you're ahead, and it's just like, how does it always keep on happening? It just seems like the probability of it happening continuously is just slim and none, but yet it keeps on doing it. It keeps on happening, and it's just hard. It's just hard to get away from when it happens here and there, but it's just like every tournament.
It just blows my mind. Your set goes down to a flopped royal flush, and you rivered the boat, and it didn't even help you. If it hadn't have been royal, your boat would have been golden. But wow, that
Crazy.
was yeah. I'll never get over that hand. That was just crazy.
The only flush that could beat you is the royal or straight.
Because I know I'd have been cussing if that happened to me. I'd have been screaming. I'd have been waking up the neighborhood. Well, look at all those queens out there. And Dawn's got the best hand. She got a boat.
Oh,
23 and Ace 7 didn't do nothing. You win nothing.
did it freeze up again?
Yeah, first up, I'm good. I'm trying to figure out how I can, if I wanted to type in chat. Where do you go type in chat? Because I don't see like a field that I can type in.
I don't know if you can type in the chat that I'm watching on the screen. I'm just watching it, but what Pam does is, I don't know if, do you have a Twitch account? She just logs on Twitch account and watches the chat there too.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Well, I'm on the whatever link you gave me to do this, because I can type in just our private chat, but I can't type in the other chat.
Yeah, you're in the studio itself. You
Yeah,
have to go
I can't
outside
type in the chat that Nick's in.
yeah, you have to go outside and go to the Twitch channel and get in that chat.
Oh, okay.
I thought you'd be able to chat since it brings one chat with all of them. I thought maybe you could chat in that.
I don't know if there's a setting I need to turn on for hosts.
You would think so because it brings it in and you can see all the chat from all the different places where they're hosting you and you're hosting it. So there's got to be a setting because if you can bring it in, you can surely put it out. I mean, it's not going to be a one-sided piece of software. I would think, anyway.
Don't get me thinking again.
So if somebody's playing that A6, they got the nuts, man. Who's got it?
I got 6-3.
Who got it? 5s and Ace 4. Ace 4 offsuit's going to take the big pot down.
Well,
I can't believe
dropping.
I can't believe Houston is beating Detroit right now. They're beating them pretty
I
good.
know.
Jeez.
Detroit's been on fire.
But this has been a game of interceptions because they've been throwing interceptions back and forth, left to right. Because Detroit just got the ball back from an interception, and then Goff just now threw an interception.
Yeah.
So it's been a game of picks.
I think I told you that Jared Goff's dad was a buddy of mine. We both grew up in Santa Fe, and his dad used to play Major League Baseball. He went to high school with me. He was a couple years older than me, but he went to our high school, and he got drafted by I believe it was Montreal. Oh, touchdown, Houston. And he played for Montreal, then he played for Seattle and played for Houston before he retired. And when he retired from Major League Baseball, he came out and played on our tournament softball team. So we had Jared's dad, Jerry Goff, playing on our tournament softball team. And young Jared, who's just a baby. I mean, literally just a baby. Used to come out there all the time, just kind of walking around in his diaper, throwing the ball around.
Actually, that what you seen was a Houston interception.
Was that? Oh, that was the interception. All right, I just looked up. My bad.
Yeah,
I
because
just saw Houston catch it, and I didn't look at it anymore.
because Detroit just got the ball back from an interception, and then 2 plays later, he threw an interception.
Oh, jeez.
I like Houston Texans when J.J. Watts was on the team. Thought he was a stellar
J.J.
guy.
Watts is retired.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite players before he retired. Still is. I think man's got a lot of honesty and integrity. He's a great guy.
His brother is pretty solid for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, speaking of, we played on a church league, and one of the guys that played on the church league, I think he got drafted into the majors. He was a pitcher, but then I think he blew his arm out. But still had one hell of an arm on him and playing softball. And we had some young kid that was playing catcher that was very inexperienced softball player, and that guy he probably threw a 90-mile-an-hour softball at him to get a player out and pegged him right in the forehead.
Who's this?
Randy Jones.
Oh, yeah. He was the head softball coach at our high school for the girls' varsity bass pitch team. He was your math teacher.
Yeah. I flunked his class. It was algebra 2.
He goes to the same church as we do.
Down to 26 players now. They're dropping pretty quick now, but
At
still.
first I thought you said he was pitching and threw a ball, and I'm like,
No,
hold that pony. I was the pitcher, baby.
he threw the ball to get a runner out, and
Yeah, he could throw some stingers. I bet Eric can. How fast can you pitch, Eric?
Well, at my top, I'd say maybe 3 or 4 years ago, before my arm really started hurting, I was probably topping out at about 81.
Wow, that's great.
But now I'm probably maybe 72, maybe 73 at the most.
How old were you when you started?
Oh, God, I started pitching when I was like 10 years old.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. Back in the day, I mean, it's so different than it is now. Back then, baseball was just in the spring, right? And you play, and then in the fall, you played football or soccer or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like you have to pick a sport, because if you don't stay with one sport, right, you're gonna basically fall behind, because now you're playing fall and spring, and if you're gonna be competitive, you have to just basically stick with one, and then maybe play basketball or something like that in between.
what's coming really popular out here is that new sport. What the hell is the name of it? It's like tennis, but you're playing with a big old pickleball. Yeah, they just started leagues at our park and rec out here now for that. That's getting really popular out here.
It's popular everywhere, but it's just like I feel like it's ping pong, like on a small court.
Isn't that an old geezer's game?
No,
older people do, because they don't have to. A lot of I think so. Well, I don't know if it's
Yeah, it's a geezer game. You don't have to run fast. You just stand there
you don't have
and
as
hit the
much
ball with an
court
oversized pallet.
You don't have as much court to cover. I think that's.
Yeah, it's easy pickings.
it's like
You got a wallop of a whopper of a pallet. You have to just swinging the shit out of it, hoping you hit the little pickleball. I don't know.
it is like life-size table tennis with playing on a tennis court.
I want to play a life-size game of foosball, man. Build a big foosball
They have that.
thing and play foosball. That would be a blast. And we've got P4551 all in. Lost a bunch of chippies, so good luck to you. Hope you hit your ace.
I don't know what game you're watching, but it's not the same one I'm watching.
It's the table I brought up a long time ago where Moose and Untainted, you were on this table.
Oh, Oh, P. Where's P? Oh, there it is. P. Okay, P's on. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's the table we got up
Yeah,
streaming.
I'm watching. I think I'm still stuck about 800 hands ago, trying to
You're
figure that out. So let's see
You're
what
gonna
happens.
have you're gonna have another sleepless in Seattle night.
Who knows?
Sleepless in Georgia.
Dang, look
Someone's
at all
all in. Moose is
this.
all in. So
Ooh,
Moose
somebody hit
either
the
hits a
flush.
straight or the flush. Maybe she has a straight flush. Who knows?
She got the flush.
Jax is calling. Suited Jax might as well just fold this hand. There you go. So we've got Ace Jack 6-3.
Nobody's got a flush.
Oh,
4-4 and 6-3. I know someone has a straight or
turned
a
it
flush.
straight.
And get a
Open ended
twofer.
on the flop, and yeah. Wow.
That was a
K
sick
Jack,
hand.
K Jax has to get away from that hand. I'm telling you, she has to get away from that because you've got one person all in, but then again, if someone's going over the top. You got to put them on a straight or a flush. I mean, there's zero doubts in my mind that they had one of those. So you got to get away from that. It's. I mean, I folded a boat today when I was ahead, right? Again, another brutal beat that I got. But yeah, she's got to be able to get. And the thing is, you're never gonna be a successful poker player or make really any money unless you can fold those type of big hands. You've got to be able to fold those big hands.
Remember when we were talking about Quacker and I said he was the low man on the totem pole and had to chip up? He's chip leader now. First place with 41,000.
He flopped a flush and had two people I think go all in and took a three-way pot.
Nice. That's the table I came over to. Slothy, UK. Quacker 3, Cali Secament. Complex Kid, Moose Esquire, Mancoon. Code Exploration, and Big Jack Squat.
Lee. Slothy UK is a new player with us, but he's not new to the Bluffers. He was one of the originals and just came back like last week and played his first tournament. I don't know what took him so long, but I've known Greg. He lives in Florida now, and he's from Georgia and used to play in all our bluff games at the office. And then when we played, at our friend Jeff Glenny's house, who's a Bluffer guy too, he'd play there. So he's a known. Most of the guys in this club know who he is. Knows who he is.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen him playing, so welcome to the game.
Yeah.
Well, I pulled up the table on the stream, Quacker's table.
Quacker, yep, I'm on there. He's 40,000. That's just Kelly. He's got Big Jack Squat. Yeah,
I like watching Callie play. That girl's hot.
Callie's been running a little. She's had some cold decks, and she's running a little cold this weekend. She's got some brutal beats and just some really cold decks of hands that you just can't get away from.
Well, I hope her heater cooks up here because I'd like to see her take this game down tonight.
Yeah.
Speaking of heaters, ours kicked on.
It's cold out. It's only 35 degrees. Quacker takes down those blinds and annies. Nobody wanted to call him. Mancoon's kind of short stack. He couldn't really commit that many chips unless he was getting ready to shove. So he folded his blind. What's Code gonna do? Thinking, I thought Code was gonna raise for a minute. Here we go with the all clubs, with the all one suit flop again. Here we go. Somebody's got. This is crazy tonight.
It's always action flops. I think I mean, we've gone over this. There's more action flops than I've ever known.
I kind of like it because it gives you a rush of playing.
Unless you're on the losing end.
Yeah, that's true. Then you're going to be pissed off like Eric and fuming because he's been just getting crushed. It's just so sick how you run. God.
The thing is, if you weren't here to witness it, you almost wouldn't believe it.
No shit, It's kind of hard to believe somebody just taking beat after beat. I mean, you just get beat down. But you get back up and you come back.
Well, the worst is you try to trap someone where you've got like a nut hand to start off with, right? And and then it just goes bad.
Yeah, it's like, fuck's sakes, you can't win for losing, man.
Yeah.
It's like if you didn't have any bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all.
Well, when I hit that when I flopped that boat or hit not the boat when I hit when I had the eights the set of eights and I had to actual fold it when the jack came out because it came out remember jack 8-8 and then jack on the turn. I'm like, and I always thought about do I really want to slow play this to try to get a bet? But usually Christine will bet it out, and she would have called. It wouldn't have changed anything because she had a jack. She would have called anyways, right? So it kind of played the way it was going to play.
Ooh, Kelly's coming out of the gate, putting out a nice raise.
Oh, Detroit just scored, and now they're
No.
going for 2-point
No,
conversion.
they didn't score yet. They scored. Oh, you're probably on. I'm probably on a time delay, but yeah, they scored now.
And they didn't get it. See, we're 15, 20 seconds ahead of you because we're closer to Houston.
Yeah.
This is a big hand.
Whoa. I think somebody might be all in.
Brett's got to have a 4. Oh, well, it just got better for Cali. Or worse, I don't know.
Oh Lord, that's a big pot. That's true.
Well, the odds would say,
That
oh,
can help him or hurt him because he re-raised her on the flop before that 10 came. So I'm thinking he had a 4. She rolls over ladies and jacks. Oh my God!
What a laydown! What a
Wow.
Ooh.
What a
Good
play, Quack.
Again, you guys got to remember that you'll never win with the worst hand if you can't fold the best hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to fold, and I have a lot of respect for Callie right there because there's a lot of people, men and women in this club, who will not fold that hand. They won't fold aces there. They won't fold kings there, right? And it's a hand that can be folded. Basically, Quack played it really well. And
He did because he check raised and re-raised and making it stand out like he had one of those 4s, and it got her to lay down because I think she probably thought he had a 4 after that, because after the flop, that's when fireworks were coming out. So that was well played.
Yeah, and again, you got to hand it to Callie because she can fold the best hand. There's a lot of people that I'm seeing that will not fold and there's so many people that are playing here that they will not fold a pair, and there's several people at this table that will not fold. I mean, if they have a pair, they're never fold. They're never folding. It doesn't matter if it's first, mid pair, bottom pair, right? They just will not fold it.
Yeah, that was a hell of a lay down. Gotta admit, yep.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do to let those ladies go down. But that flop was ugly. 10s and 4s. But then again, I don't think Quack could call a raise because she threw out a 3-bet. I don't think he'd call a raise with a 4 or a 10. I think he'd probably let it go. So, wow, that was a crazy hand too. That was a lay down, lady.
And sometimes you're just gonna get outplayed a little bit, but that's a hand. I honestly didn't think anyone had a 4 just based on. I mean, not many people. Some people might play a 4 there. Who knows? But
Well, it was his blind, so I thought maybe he's called her to protect his blind, and he did hit a 4 because when she bet after the flop, he re-raised her and she called. She re-raised and he re-raised and she called, and then the 10 hit. That slowed things down a little bit.
the 10 is what got Callie to fold.
Mm-hmm.
If the 10 doesn't hit there, then she can probably think that she's good. But unfortunately, that 10 just, it's like I said, more action boards, dude. So many action boards. action flops, action boards, suits. I mean, I've
Oh,
never
I have
seen
faith
so much
she'll get her
action.
chips back. She's been one to be short stack to come back and take it, so I have faith in her play. I've watched her play a lot. Mancoon's getting down there too. Isn't that your buddy that he's
Yeah.
ahead of you a game?
No, man. He's won 3 tournaments. I've won 6.
Oh, okay.
I won one yesterday, like the little bounty turbo rebuy. Wasn't that much for that much.
How did your big bounty go today?
Tim, we were talking about that earlier, but Tim won it for a second time. He won, I think, close to $2,800 today.
Woo, nice.
Yeah.
Now who's Tim?
See what I just said? This game is a game of turnovers. Now Houston just threw an interception in the end zone.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, now it's about to happen. Let's see. It's probably going to happen now. Let's see.
Boy, you are right behind because they already showed the replay twice here.
No, yeah, they're showing it right now. He's on the 40. He's throwing it, and there you go. Yeah, Detroit won. Yeah, it just happened right now.
And we're in a commercial break. Crazy how that
Again,
works.
9-3-3 flop, another action flop. You start wondering, like, what is going on here with these flops?
Yeah, that's a pretty homely flop.
They're all
You
checking
get
it
5
down.
and queen. Yeah. You got queen, 10 jack, ace 2. Ace 2 will jack queen.
Oh,
Queen
quack
river.
rolled over 3. Get a
Big
flop
jack.
trip 3.
Big jack squat takes it with his queen.
$19 players left. Average stack is 25,000. For those of you that are under, ship up. Oh, there goes Sloppy. Shipping it.
So Callie just told me she's listening to the stream now, so we'll just repeat to her so she can hear what we said. That was a big laydown, but we have a lot of respect for you because that 10 kind of, you had to think he had a 10 based on the betting pattern. Sometimes you just have to lay down the best hand, and we were saying that there's 50% plus of the people that are playing in this tournament probably will not fold that hand queen. They will not. I mean, and several people that were at the table will not
Nope,
fold that.
that was a hell of a laydown, lady.
Heck, they would have. Some of the people I see wouldn't even lay down an ace 3 on that flop.
When he rolled over his jacks to show her that he didn't have jack ship beside, he didn't have the 4s or 10s, and she had those queens. I bet
Right.
she
I didn't think. I thought Quack had ace 10 is what I thought he had, right? And I didn't put him on a 4 whatsoever. But when the other 10 came, you're kind of like, it's hard to put him on jacks in that hand, right? Just because of the way pre-flop it played out. But it was a good lay down, and the hand kind of played itself.
Because when that 10 came out, the other 10 came out, he was just like firing away, like he owned it, you know. I mean, he just didn't slow down on his betting. He just played those babies to the river. Well, actually, he got her to fold.
A good player will lay that hand down. A bad player will not.
Yep, that's true. They'll ride their pockets all the way, regardless if there's paint or suited.
And we've seen that. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been called playing where I've got kings on a flop of 2-4-7 or something like that, and betting out, and someone's calling you down to the river with an ace and then hits an ace, right? So it's no one. It's like they don't want to believe that they could possibly have been beat, and that's a lot of kind of beginners will do stuff like that. And a lot of times you have to be able to lay down certain hands. You have to, or you're just never going to be successful. You're never going to make any money, and you're going to just go through your bankroll. If you start playing,
the games that we've been broadcasting, I've noticed that there's a lot of good play. I haven't seen much junk play. I've seen a couple gamblers, but nothing. I mean, the play has been just top notch every game. So it's been really enjoyable to call and to watch. Because you get kind of sick when you see these donks playing any two cards and hitting and just annihilating everybody, and it just makes the game no fun. She's getting herself some chippies back now. Who is our chip leader? I'm going to go take a gander. Your game has been running for 1 hour and 31 minutes and 35 seconds. And Cracker is still remaining. He's still in first place at 59,000 in chips. Crash Boom, 57,000 in chips.
Oh my God, Eric, you'll see it in about 30 seconds, but I'll spoil it for you. Another INT.
Oh, is that Gibbs? Or I know.
Good God, that must be at least 3 or 4 a piece. I've never seen so many interceptions in one game in my life.
At least the records didn't happen against us, because all the bad records for the other teams that are good happen against us.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, like I was saying, top 10. We've got. Come on. Get over there. I don't want the table. I want the players. Got
Yeah,
Cracker,
there's a lot.
Crafty,
How many?
Jesse Ray, Susie Jackson, Eddie running out your top 5. Or Edie.
Edie.
My
Sarah,
bad.
her name. Edie. By the way, Edie is the name of her cat.
Well, there you go. They just showed it. Goff has thrown 5 interceptions and Houston 2. So that's 7 total interceptions in this game so far.
This is like kind of a huck and chuck kind of game.
Schoolyard.
Yeah.
But yeah, you are definitely right on one thing. If you want to be a successful player in this game, you got to know when to fold the best hand and know when you are beaten.
And don't look back. That's the thing too. Don't look back. You can stew. If you bust out like I did, you can stew when you're sitting on the rail. But just when you lose, just basically move on.
Especially when you fold that winning hand like that one, when you lay down queens, don't get pissed off. God dang it, I could have won that hand. But you got to get over it. Got to get over it quick and move on to the next hand while you're still in it.
Well, it's easier said than done, though, because I know how I stew over hands that I played wrong, or I laid down and I was the winner, or if I got sucked out on. So it's easier said than done, I think.
Well, that's where mind conditioning comes in.
Yeah, tell me about mind conditioning, Mr. Stand Up today was shaking so bad because his Broncos are not playing well in the third quarter.
No, they played good.
They played like shit. They came out of the locker room complacent and they played like shit.
How can you come out of the locker room complacent? You're only up by 1 point.
Because they think they had it in the bag.
They got a coach. I mean, that coach has had his better days.
I think so.
He's not. He's too conservative. Third down, and he's making them run the damn ball when there's 50 yards to go. Pass the motherfucker.
I'm texting my friend Mancoon Kenny, right? And he asked me how I busted out. I said, well, if you were listening, you know. And I told him, he goes, the reason that's pineapple pizza karma, because he thinks pineapple on pizza is gross, which
it's
not. It's
not. Oh, that could be a whole new debate.
It is on Facebook right now, and I'm telling you, you just don't have a refined palate, because if you did, you'd understand that the sweet taste that goes along with the savory, salty taste of a pizza and the pepperoni, it's a combination that's just most delightful.
It's like salted caramel.
Fruit does not belong on pizza.
Salt with the caramel sweetness makes it outstanding, and pineapple does belong on pizza. I agree, Eric.
Yeah, 100%. And you put some crushed red pepper on it, and you've got like a little spice, a little salt, a little savory.
You got everything kicking on them taste buds, huh?
Yeah, it's like the best thing ever.
I eat boring foods.
Yeah.
Spice it up. Make it exciting.
Oh, speaking
Throw
of
shit in
exciting,
there that don't belong.
yes,
You only live once.
yesterday.
No, I'm sticking with my no pizza, no pineapple on pizza.
I like Papa Murphy's garlic chicken thin
I don't
crust
like that.
pizza. Oh God, it's so good. It's like a creamy garlic Alfredo sauce with spinach and feta cheese and chicken, and
Oh, we
it
got an
just.
all-in. Hold on, we got Ace 10 versus Ace 9 in
And
club.
she takes it down.
Ace 10, Callie wins it. Complex Kid. I don't know who that is. Must be a new player, but he or she is out. I think it's a she.
True that. Tomato is a fruit. Tomatoes go on. Okay, let's put a tomato in its own fruit category. Other fruits not allowed on pizza.
Pineapple is the best topping as long as you don't have it by itself. You got to have it with pepperoni, or maybe even, you can do a little ham too. You know.
And it has to be fresh pineapple, not canned.
Oh, I don't mind. I like canned better actually than that.
Ooh, not me. I can scarf a whole pineapple down.
Oh, I eat pineapple every day.
Oh, it's so good for you. The benefits of pineapple are incredible.
Good for digestion. But yeah, I eat lots of pineapple. It's my favorite fruit. That and peaches. But I was
Good for
going to
you,
say,
man.
I grilled some wings on my egg, and I hadn't done that since we moved upstairs. Oh, it's been 4 months. I finally did it, and I made these Korean barbecue wings that were amazing. And then I did this raspberry chipotle wing, and then I did these lemon pepper wings. They were so good. Let me tell you.
The raspberry sounds good, but lemon pepper, I don't like lemon pepper.
You know, lemon pepper's
Well,
a
I'm
little
allergic
boring.
to lemon, so I don't eat lemon.
Oh, okay. Well, the guests I had over like lemon pepper. I don't usually. I think it's boring, but these were actually really good because there was a lot more flavor to it. But I like doing a lot of Asian kind of grilling, right? So I made these Korean ones, and then did those chipotle, raspberry chipotle ones that were amazing as well.
I've had Korean barbecue wings, and oh my God, they're so good.
Yeah, these were fantastic.
Jamaican food is pretty good too.
I like Jamaican food, but I like Asian's my favorite. I do a lot of Korean, a lot of kind of Chinese, some Vietnamese stuff.
See, I've only had Chinese and Thai food.
Have
Nothing
you never
else
had
ever.
you never had Vietnamese before?
No, never.
You've never had pho or pho soup?
Nope.
Hmm.
Nope.
Banh
I
mi
got
sandwiches?
I've had sushi and almost puked. I'll never touch
What?
it again.
Really?
I can't eat raw fish, man. It's like swallowing a goldfish live. And we
I,
got an all in by Callie. What's Crack gonna do? Because he only raised 1,000 more. Yeah, he ain't gonna call that. Oh, he rolls over an ace, but it was probably not a good kicker.
it was a
But
weak
he's
ace, and
sitting there laughing.
he's not gonna lose 22,000 on a hand like that. He's good enough to play it. But
Mm-mm.
Quack does agree that pineapple is plus plus. So another
He
one for
does,
pineapple.
huh? Is he tuned in?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the chat too.
Oh, nice. Hey, hey.
Okay, here's one for you then. Salt on watermelon.
No, salt on fruit. He puts salt on all his fruit, and that's just so disgusting.
I on the fruit. Sometimes I put that tahine sauce or tahine, like I forget what it's called, but it's
The
good.
stuff you're supposed to put in beer.
Yeah, around beer, but I love like clamato in my beer or micheladas. I love drinking micheladas.
Me too.
See, is Callie gonna raise here? Probably not. All right, 3-3-10. Another action flop, or not? But 5 on the turn.
Yeah, why do these double digits keep popping up between these two?
It always happens. Quacker bets out. Oh, Callie raises, calls 4-3. And
Well played. Nice play, Callie. Battle of the blinds, and she came out on top. She just milked him. Somebody can lay down queens, and then she slow plays and slow rolls them. That was great.
see, Callie just raised big jack squat Lee. See if Lee
Yeah,
calls it.
she re-raised him.
So
Oh, which is all in. She's gonna probably fold here.
Oh.
Unless she has
Mm.
like something like queens, kings, or she called ace, king, ace, jack.
Big slick sweet. Oh, come on, 10.
No, again.
oh,
Oh, the restuck. She deserved
and somebody
that.
else showed a king, so there was only one king left.
That's crazy.
Oh, gotta go find another table.
Yeah. Let's go. What's fine? I'll tell you which one. Let's look for. Let's go to Callie's table because she's number 3. Or Quacker, she's third. So I just click on her. So let's click on Callie's table and we'll see if we can.
There's that crash boom
Yeah, that's Kristen.
that made me sing those songs.
Yeah.
Carla G, Untainted. Code phrases, Edie, Frothy,
So
Jessie Ray, Callie, and Crash Your Boom Boom Boom.
where are you at? Oh, yeah, Carla. We've got now Mancoon is listening, and I'm here to tell him that pineapple does belong on pizza again. And
Oh, well, I agree. I agree.
yeah, and his palate is just not refined enough. I mean, that's what happens when you dull it down with vodka or something like that. You lose all your taste buds. So.
How old is he? He must be young. Where's his
He's
sense of adventure in food?
Crash Boom, or not Crash Boom, or Mancoon, Kenny is, believe my age.
Got an all-in code. Quick fold.
You're gonna start seeing that right now with the blinds at 1,000. But I mean, it's not bad about it. She had about 13 or 12 big blinds then. And again, we have Tiffany agreeing, who's listening as well, saying that pineapple does belong on pizza. It's end of debate. End of debate. Pineapple with pepperoni and crushed red pepper. It's a perfect combination.
I like crushed red peppers on mine, and garlic salt. Believe it or not.
I don't love the taste of garlic. I mean, I can take it, but I don't just like to add excessive garlic because it's garlic.
People that eat an excessive amount of garlic reek of garlic. They have a funny
It comes
smell
out of your
about
pores.
it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
it's so gross.
So does beer if you drink too much of it.
Red onion. I like red onion too on pizza. Sometimes I like sausage, pepperoni, and what do you call jalapenos, and a little onion on there too.
Now Canadian bacon's the bomb. Yeah.
We got 2 all-ins.
Okay,
King
listen,
Queen to a Papa Johnny's.
Code phrase
Johnny
gets
pulled
the
up.
all in over Slothy. But let's end the debate right now. Canadian bacon is just it's a way for the man to charge you for more for ham. That's all.
Pretty much.
They call it, give it a fancy name. They call it Canadian bacon, so you think it's international, and it's really just a block of ham.
True that. It is.
Yeah.
Did you know our Subway out here? No, not Subway. SS Subs. They stopped serving about a year ago. Well, actually, pre-COVID, they stopped serving Swiss cheese because it's too expensive for them to get.
By the way, you've got a bad echo too, Robin.
Is it me or is it?
It's not anymore. You don't have it anymore. All right, we got ace queen against ace king, 10-4 jack. King hits. Oh, king hits. Yeah, brutal. Slothy sucks out. Welcome to the table, Slothy. Welcome to the club. You're going to realize that you come in behind, you're probably good.
But see, that just ruined my day because Swiss cheese is my favorite. I'm not a cheese connoisseur, but Swiss cheese is my favorite cheese. But I can't eat just Swiss cheese all the time. But I like it on my sandwiches.
I like it. I used to like to have a little cube of Swiss cheese and a little smidge of mustard as a snack. It was lovely. Oh, look at that one.
I like Gouda cheese and crackers. I'm a cheese freak. Cheese and beer. I like my cheese and I love my beer. I used to like beer, not anymore. I like cheese. I'm a big cheese freak.
I'm not a big cheese freak, to be quite honest. But I do like on any sandwiches or burgers or I don't really eat burgers, but I eat like turkey burgers or chicken burgers. I like cheese on it.
I don't.
Yeah.
Cheese
I don't really eat hamburgers. I don't like just a big old thing of beef like that. I'm just not a big red meat eater. I mean, I'll eat a steak, but I'd much rather have like pork or chicken. We got a raise by Edie, call by Jesse. 4 on the turn, 10 on the river. So who's going to bet first? Edie will probably bet. There you go. Call, 7 king, king 3.
Ooh, she outkicked him. Or her. 20
Yeah.
grand chips.
Jessie J, that's Sheila Goff. She's a good player too.
Okay, got your tongue over there, Mr. Carlo?
Only if I'm echoing.
Oh, I'll turn my mic off. I gotta go check on my dog. I'll be back.
We got Edie raising to 5,000. Jesse J calling, and is anyone else going to call? Carla calls too. So you got a three-way pot, 4, 5, 7 on the flop. Edie's going to go all in. I knew she was going to do that call, and someone's got to have a set here, right? 10, 6s. Ooh. Oh, and Jesse sucks out. Hits the straight. 5 and a 3 on the turn, and Jesse hits the straight, and that was just brutal.
That was
brutal. 10s
another-
versus 6s, and the flop, and she hit an open-ended straight, and then hits the 3 on the river, and that's when you start wondering is who's pulling these strings here to get these action flops going around here. I mean, and it's just nothing but action on the board. It's crazy.
The River of Dreams hits again.
Yeah, and Edie's just probably going, you got to be shitting me. I know the feeling, Edie. I know the feeling. Slothy pushes all in on the blinds are 600, 1,200. Callie, is she going to call? She's probably going to fold, crash, fold. And Edie, are you going to call? Are you no, fold.
I heard
Some
what
people will call,
going on, but I
there,
didn't
believe it or
see.
not.
So now this is strange. They're putting out 1,000 blinds, but up at the top of the table still says 4-8.
Huh. It's probably coming in a sec. Ooh, Carla goes all in. Or calls Slothy's all in. So someone's got to have some. Ace 9 to Ace 4. Oosh. Ace 9 hits a 9. Jack, this is over. 0% chance. Slothy is out. He gambled on Ace 4, which is in that position. I don't like that play, to be quite honest. I felt like he could have got in better.
We're calling a big all in like that with an Ace 9 is gutsy too. Yeah,
that's a bit gutsy as well. But again, some people just can't get away from aces, and usually in that spot, Ace 9 is not good.
See, back to the basics of poker. There's only certain hands are supposed to be calling all ins with. That's not one of them.
That is not one of them. I would not have made that call myself. I would have laid that down. I mean, I don't even know. Maybe Ace Jack is where I would have started thinking about calling right there. Edie pushes all in for 14,000. Everybody folds. Crash Boom is thinking. She folds. Edie takes down a pot at 5,800. Sitting at 17, almost 18,000.
Got a raise.
It's a big raise, 5x raise under the gun. So you got to put it on something like maybe 8s, maybe something like that, maybe Ace 10. I mean, in this group, Ace. It could be Ace 6. To be quite honest, I'd love to see what the hand is, but I'm guessing kind of a small to mid pair.
Another raise. 4x, 4 bet, 4 raise.
Unattained. That's Amber. Callie might call here. We'll see. Nope. And she takes it.
I don't know what that means. Eddie C is totally blocked in the chat.
I can't
Wow.
see. I don't. A lot of you. I couldn't chat either in the chat.
They're talking about in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
I thought I had everything set where anybody can go in and chat, or you just have to hit the follow button, or I don't even know if I have. I think I have it as followers only, but you only have to follow for like a minute, and then you can chat.
Where did you see Edie say that though? Oh.
In the Twitch chat.
Oh yeah. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means in terms of blocked. Oh, maybe she's blocking two bigger stacks or something like that right now. I mean, you've got Jesse and Callie in back of her with a big stack, and then Code. But that's not that. Code doesn't have that big of a stack. But Edie's technically has the worst spot at the table. If you look at everybody, she's the short stack, and she doesn't have really position on. And the people she has position on isn't great.
So that's one thing I have noticed, that a lot of people aren't playing the cards in their position the way they technically should be.
Yeah. I'm saying. Oh, she's blocked in the. I see it is. She's blocked. If you look in the stream, you can't see Edie. She's blocked, and Coach Races is kind of blocked too. It looks like you've got.
Oh, okay.
So you
My
need
bad.
to move that. There we go.
Oh, that's.
She's not blocked anymore. I wasn't even looking at that. I was just looking.
I
at
wasn't
my
either
iPad.
after I brought up that new table. My bad.
I thought they were talking about in terms of her position that she's kind of boxed out right now. She's literally in the worst position. Jessie J makes a big raise to 58,000, which makes me think that she's either got two pair or a set and trying to get someone off a draw.
Thanks for keeping an eye on me.
She folded. So Jessie J had to have maybe ace 10. I don't know, but she was obviously blocking that flush draw.
Well, you got less than a minute, and the blinds are going to go back up, or going up.
53 seconds and counting. Untainted is.
We're down to 15
On a
players.
Corvette, Callie calls. Queen 2-3 rainbow flop.
Amber bets out 3,200. Callie re-raises. Is she going to call? Is Amber going to call here?
She's going to have to shove her stack. If she thinks she's got it, you can't call. You're going to have to shove.
Yep.
You got to leave 3,000 behind, less than 3,000.
Callie probably has ace queen, I'm guessing, right there. Maybe king queen. Big. She probably had a big queen. We're on break now.
Yeah, she had something big. See, look at her. She's back up 47,000 in chips.
She was never down.
Well, she was kind of down. She started chipping up and lost that big hand with those queens. So I was just hoping that she'd hit another heater and just come back and whoop, open up a can of whoop ass. I think these football players are getting lumber legs. in the fourth quarter, you know their legs are getting tired because they're just kind of like schlepping around and just can't pick their legs up to run. You know it's got to be a tiring game, whooping ass like that, getting dogpiled by 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 pounds. Okay, I gotta shut off here.
Robin, are you still there? I think we were all shut down.
Okay, my boys are getting rambunctious,
Uh-oh.
and my other half had to go potty.
Take Robin out while you're taking other kids.
He just came back. So, what are your plans for Thanksgiving?
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't even thought about it. We'll probably either go to my parents' house or have it here.
I just bought my turkey today and all the fixings.
You bought the turkey today? Did you buy it frozen or
Yeah,
something? I
yeah,
hate
it's
turkey.
frozen.
Ugh,
It's in my. I like
I
it.
do not like. We will not have turkey. If it's up to me, I'll cook ribs on my egg. I do not like turkey. I'll eat a
I do.
turkey burger, but I do not like just having a turkey. Ugh.
You know, they just was on the news the other day. They were talking about that 75% of the people for turkey dinner don't like the turkey either. They like the sides more.
I don't even like all that sides either. I don't love the stuffing. I don't love it's all like just heavy food. It's just that's not my thing. I'd much rather make some ribs and have a salad.
You know, it's a good idea for people that have family come over and you have so many leftovers. You can go to the Dollar Tree if you guys have dollar stores, and they
Yeah,
have
well,
those they're like chip and dip bowls where you can put. They've got all kinds of compartments in it, and then there's a big compartment in the middle. You just fill that up with your sides in each little compartment and put the lid on it. Send them on their way. It's for $1.
and then what?
It's like a big it's just a big bowl kind of like, but it's got.
Yeah, but what do
Looks
you?
like a bunk pan, but it's got individual dimples in it
But what do you do when
for
you put
serving
food
it.
in it?
Cover it up, and it's just like filling a paper plate with all your food on it and having to cover it.
But do you give it away?
That's what you take leftovers home with, retard.
Oh, okay.
God, everything goes over his head.
Robin, you're so pretty.
Purdy, purdy
You're
boy.
so pretty.
I'm so
Bless your heart.
sexy.
We say in Georgia, bless your heart. See how many people we have left. We've got 8 people. Oh no, sorry, we've got 15. 15, and the top prize is 274, pays down all the way down to 7, which is 53. That's not a bad prize pool. 274, 208, 159, 121.
Oh, we lost him.
That is a nice prize pool. So we got to walk around the table. Nobody wanted to play that hand. Everybody had garbage. Garbage.
Garbage.
Garbage. You got to walk in that blind.
Hey, come on. You're picking me up again.
I don't know.
We were fine for hour,
Mhm. Are we going now again?
just me.
That's when I have my mic on now, I think. picking you up through my earpods. So we're probably gonna have to bring the mixer out again and the big mixer and set up.
or get you a
And Tinted is all in. Ace 10 to
headset.
King Queen. There's an Ace 10 and there's no luck for Untainted. So good game. Callie takes it down, Spike and Race on the flop. So good game, Untainted.
Or I can talk like this. No, that's still.
I bet you we got a new chip leader. I bet you it is Callie.
Kelly's chip
I'm
leader.
gonna take it.
No, Jesse Ray has got 69.
Oh yeah, Jesse Ray's up there. 69.70. Callie's in fourth. And Carly G's is rounding out your top five. We got Moose in third and Fish Chum. That's a new name. I haven't heard that before.
Fish has been around for a while. This doesn't play a lot.
Fish Chum sounds kind of kinky.
Oh, do you know what fish chum is? It's the guts that throw in the water off the boat when they're fishing. They bring in the sharks.
I'm thinking of one-eyed Willie Chum.
Fish chum is Carol Sue. She doesn't play a lot, but she plays every once in a while. Carol Ann, go into the lake, Carol Ann.
I like how you put a face to the name when you write these people's little segments up. I just think that's brilliant. That's just really cool. I've never seen anybody do it, and I just think it's totally cool. I'm telling you, make a calendar or a little book out of it. People will buy it for a keepsake. Because what you do is it's like really cool. It's like you're doing an interview, and instead of ending up on the paper, it's in your little. They have a personal that they know that they're written up in that little book or pamphlet or whatever. I think it's cool.
Yeah. I actually put thought into it, and it's certain names I'll like look up what the meanings are and stuff like that, and some I just know, and then I'll kind of I'll try to write something based on that and like a theme or something.
Well, they're incredibly detailed, and it just really tells what the person is like and what they like, and it gives us a vibe and like who they are, and I think it's just really cool. Because most people are never going to meet their online friends, and when you meet them just on Facebook, it's kind of like you get a picture, you put the face to the picture, and then you hear about their little autobiography that you write, and it's just really cool. I think it's stellar.
Are you talking about the getting to know you ones, or are you talking about the tournament recaps?
All of them, all the write-ups you do, I just think it's really cool.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. It's hard work, especially as in-depth as you get and as detailed. I can tell you're detail-oriented in everything you do.
I can tell my
You
wife.
tell. Ooh, P6 297 shipping it.
Christine, that's the Christine, or is that Christine, or is that TJ? I can't remember. 26297.
I think Christine was the P2 guy, P2 number. This
There's
is
a
the
bunch.
P6 number.
I think this is, and then this might be TJ.
Ooh, Callie wants to call, but she's letting it go.
I think that's Christine.
Big
I think
pot
that
to
is
take
Christine.
down.
So in from the news desk, Detroit's making a comeback. They're only down by 3 now.
Holy crap, they are! Huh. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's 20-23. Houston leads by 3.
So now that would be an amazing win right there if you throw 5 interceptions in a game and you come out and win.
Kristen
Yeah, that'd
from
be a hell of
Craft
a huh?
Room. That's out.
These refs here seem flag happy. Let the guys play.
I didn't realize Joe Mixon was on Houston. Someone's thinking. Callie's thinking.
Yep, you can
Makes
tell.
the call. Ace 2-4. Watch her have 3-5. Check. Crash Boom's going to come out in betting. 2100. She
There's
bets.
a lot of tells you can pick up from online players.
Some, yeah, betting patterns and so forth for sure.
Yeah. How long it takes them to act, how much they bet, what they bet, when they bet. I crash your boom, crash your boom.
So we're down to
Take
12
that down.
players now. Getting there.
Yeah, it's going quick.
Yeah, I'd like to get a good night's sleep. I got to do a lot. I've got a lot to do tomorrow.
Ooh, dreaded Monday, dragon ass Monday.
There's nothing gonna be dragging tomorrow. I've got a lot to do. As a matter of fact,
I
it's
do
like
too.
I will not. Usually on Sundays is my worst night sleeping because I start thinking of all the things I have to do and start stressing me out. And then I get up like at 3:30 or 4 o'clock and start doing emails and start working, and I hate it.
You
But then
sound like me.
yeah,
My mind's in overdrive constantly because there's so much to do, and
yeah,
it's just like I need 10 clones to help me out here.
yeah. I usually come home around 12 o'clock though, and I'll go for a hike or a walk or work out every day, just to keep my mind, off of like all the work.
That's good. I would go out back and just meditate and sit in the sun. I still
Or the
do,
snow.
even
Or
if
the
it's
snow.
cold. I still get in the sun. Aw, reconnecting. Come on, baby. That sucks when you get disconnected.
Yeah.
She's back. Especially
All
if you
right.
have a good hand and you raise like that. That's a 3-bet.
Christine raises like I knew she would. She's definitely the most aggressive player at this table.
I think Crash Boom's going to make this call. If not re-raise. Because that's a 3-bet. Oh, she's smooth calls.
9 King
King
4.
9-4 Rainbow.
She's gonna
$9,900 call.
Christine's gonna check. Ooh, Crash Boom bets call. I knew it. What's gonna happen is she's gonna wait for her to check there, and then she's gonna bet the river. But let's see, she calls here and if she folds. So what I think, this is what Christine does a lot. She'll make a call and she'll hope that they come out and make a C bet and then call, then hope because they called that she's gonna check, like Crash Boom would check on the turn there, and then she'll make a big bet. That's how she plays it. And she was trying to see if she'd do that. I know it. I know that's what happened. And I had that. That's my notes on her too, that she does that. $9-2-5 flop, and then once again, Christine's in it with code for aces. I think code for ace. That's Peggy. I think that's Peggy. Let's see. I'll look her up.
So just a technical correction.
Yeah, Peggy Crawford.
All the chips, they're not money. You said you said there's 9,000 in the pot. There's no money value on them. They're just units
That's true.
All
in a
right.
tournament. Tournament chips have no money value.
By the way,
True
you've got a big echo again.
Okay, I'll shut.
No, not you, Robin.
Yeah, it's because I'm being picked up on Pam's headset again. We got to get her a new headset. We got to get her hooked on phonics.
I'm smarter than a 5th grader.
I'm picking up a little bit of a hum from somewhere. I don't know where.
Like that?
No.
Queen Jack to deuces never loses. Carly G would add a pretty hand, a boat.
Wow.
The boat.
All those high cards and pocket twos win.
Your blinds are going up next to hand. Get it in good.
There you go. You got to keep on betting against Christine. She's going to call. She's going to see if she can take it right here. Watch this. Crush Boom.
There's a lot of hots on that board.
Jack, watch this. Okay, now she's going to bet out. Oh, no, she didn't. King 9. What? Why? I don't know why they didn't bet the king, but the queen slowed him down, but I didn't put anyone on the queen there. What is that?
So, that is one of our dogs having an asthma attack.
I wasn't sure. That's a weird thing. Where's noise I heard?
That's how sensitive Pam's earbuds are. We got to get her a headset. I tried to give her a wireless headset to use, but it was one that only had one, goes over one ear, and then the microphone. She didn't like that. She says she got to have both ears covered up.
I felt like my head was lopsided. You have this big old thing sticking on your head and big earmuff on one, and your other one's like, "Hello, I can't hear you." Oh, those are They don't work. We call them what, trucker headsets? Why is it called trucker headsets? You gotta keep an ear open in case the cops are trying to pull you over, and you can attend for everybody in the other side.
Yep.
Okay. Kind of figured that's how they roll. Curtis, you got a nicey, healthy raisy. A raisy daisy. Hey, is KK still in? You gotta go there.
I don't think he is. He did well in the well today.
Oh, Quacker's out. I missed
Yeah,
him
he
going
went.
out.
He wasn't. He had a race and he didn't come out ahead of that race, unfortunately.
That KK went out quite a while ago.
Yeah.
Wow, a long time ago. Retired KK went out in 31st place. Wow.
I think he beat me. I don't think I think my two buy-ins didn't make it to 30. Fish Chum's in first place.
Got 11 players remaining.
There's not one guy that's still in this tournament.
Really?
Quacker
They're
was
all
the
ladies?
Yeah, Quacker was the last man standing.
Yo, poker chicks. Yeah. We've only been rolling for 2 hours. It seems like it's been really quick.
I'm just going to ask you, move your phone away from your laptop a little bit.
I went out in 48th place out of 49 and then 42nd.
Oh, geez.
Those things are sensitive.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It's whoever designed them made them pretty sensitive. It's probably designed that way so that Chinese glistening on you.
Or if you have somebody listening in to protect you. Guardian angel. And they're like, underdog. I'm here to
3
save the
queen 3.
day.
Look at this flop
Look
again.
at that.
3 queen
Yeah,
3.
look at that crazy flop. Spades
Always.
and threes. That's
Let's
crazy.
see. Christine's going to call. This is like a flop that she would call. Yeah. Crash boom. Kristen is up to almost 60,000.
And we have a tie football game.
Oh, well, don't tell me. You're like 2 or 3 minutes ahead of me.
What? Hi? Wow. That's crazy.
We just think the people tuned in over and across the pond are probably 4 minutes behind us. Or they're 4 minutes ahead of us.
Yeah. Members from the UK, have radio hosts from the UK.
The dog is killing me.
We got one that's blind. We got one that has asthma. Boy, they're all just.
There's nothing like getting old with your animals.
Oh god, they're all up in their 15.
It sucks, man. It sucks.
Yeah.
I cry every day because my dogs are blind. It's like, why does this have to happen? Deaf and blind. They woke up, they were fine one day. The next day they woke up, they're totally deaf and blind. And it just blew my mind. First dog started back in October last year, and then my other little dog just started about 4 months ago, and it's pretty tough. Like I rarely go anywhere because I feel guilty leaving my dogs. I can't leave them here because
Yeah.
they freak out if I'm not by their side. So that's not cool because they're like my little kids now. My kids are gone.
Yeah.
They're like my
One of my kids is
animals.
out of the house.
All three of ours are. We turned empty nested. Boy, it was hard to adjust to. When we took our first one to college, that was hard to do.
All
He
right,
was 3
Christine is
hours away.
in.
We drove.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big
My son
raise.
lives 10 minutes away from me, so I see him all the time.
That's nice. That's so nice.
All right, we've got a call by Code for Aces,
66 on
and
the
then
gas. She only left herself 216 chips.
Ace
Big
6,
flip
Ace
to
King.
A6 and no help.
I don't
She's gone.
I don't get that. I don't get that push. She didn't have to push under the gun right there.
Yeah, she pushed and left herself 215 in chips. Why didn't you just shove it all?
I think she got confused, but I don't really get that play. You could have
I don't
got a
either.
better spot.
So I wonder if this works.
That's what a lot of these players do. They see an ace and they feel like they have to push, and they don't realize that they've got some time to work. So
Down to 10 players.
yeah, 2 more and we'll be at the final table. We
We're
almost
away
got
from
it.
the money.
Jesse Ray bets out, fold. Code folds. She picks up a $6,000 pot. And I think she's a chip leader at 76, I believe. Maybe I could be wrong. Let's see. Yep, Jesse is in first, followed by. Oh no, Moose is now in first at 77.
Really?
Yeah.
Snuck up there, huh? The moose. The moose. The moose
Tiffany
is
is in
on the
first
moose.
place, and the Moose is because she has a. I'm not sure if it's hers or not, but the Moose Lodge where they do poker tournaments out of down in. I think she's in Fort Lauderdale area. She does the tournaments there. So we get 9-7 wins against Ace Jack. Wow.
I have a friend that lives in Texas. Her name is Cheryl Spencer. The ladies probably know her. She plays a lot down in Texas and plays a lot with Lips. Her screen name is Bling Bling. She's a really, really good player. I'm gonna have to bring her over because she loves playing poker.
Bring her
She's
over.
living her life.
Ah, Rove Alert. What kind of Rove Alert you got going on there?
Told you they just go spastic for no reason.
That's what we call those Rove Alerts.
God. No.
That's because they're old and they're going deaf and they hear a little tiny noise and they just freakazoid out. They're 15 years old. The oldest boys are.
Yeah.
They hear that sound and they go crazy.
But I guarantee you, if somebody knocked on the door right now, they'd sleep right through it.
Yep, they wouldn't do nothing but they hear a little noise, cracking the floor.
So is Florida where you can still play poker in the casinos at 18?
I don't know what the age is there. Maybe Tiffany can let us know in chat. Tiffany, how old do you have to be to play at the Moose Lodge? See if she responds.
One of my Blue Shark Optics teammates, Nancy Burnenbaum, lives down in Florida.
I'm assuming if you can play in the casinos at 18, they don't serve alcohol then.
Oh, all at the Moose it's 21. She's saying, but I'm not sure at the. Do you know how much it is at the casino? At the casinos, like at Seminole, Tiffany.
Because that's the main factor of the reason why it's 21 is because alcohol.
Right.
What if the state was legal for alcohol at 18?
What then?
No,
You
there's no
played
states
it.
anymore that are legal. But Tiffany's telling me it's 21 also at like the casinos. I remember when
I
I
know
was younger.
New York was. I turned 18 in New York, and I got to drink hard liquor, and I turned 21 in New York, and it was just boring.
Yeah, it's that was when the Earth was still flat, Pam.
Yep.
Because
I
we
think
know
back then the Earth was still black and white, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
because we know a kid out here that won a World Poker Tour in Florida 3 days after his 18th birthday.
Hmm.
Because he was able to play in the World Poker Tour at 18 in Florida because it was 18.
Oh, all right. Maybe it's 18. I don't know. Maybe some places it is. I don't know. I remember when I was
We are
18,
on
I went to
the
Hawaii.
final
I could drink.
table bubble. Ooh, Jesse Ray's throwing out a
But
Jesse.
that was also quite a few years ago. So that's why I was wondering if they might have changed it to 21.
By the way, you got the big echo going on again. Ooh, Callie
Try
raises her to
refreshing.
13,000. Ooh, call. Jesse calls 7, Queen 9. Is Callie gonna bet out or is she gonna check it? We got 16,000. Is Jesse going? Oh, Jesse folds.
Hold on, I got to bring you back in.
I'm. Yeah, the screen is glitchy. I think right now someone just told me the screen is glitchy. And Tiffany says poker is 18 in Florida, but certain casinos it's 21.
Oh, so it depends on the casino then.
Yeah,
That's why I was
Texas.
wondering. Because I know we have a casino. It's a casino. It's on an Indian reservation way down south from here. But they don't serve alcohol in that casino because it's on the Indian reservation.
That's
Yeah, so
not
alcohol
Colorado.
at
That's New Mexico.
Huh?
I
No,
thought that's India.
we have the Southern Ute Indian Reservation. There's a casino.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
I thought you were talking about down in New Mexico, Sandia.
No,
That's a really, really nice casino. Am I still echoing?
no,
Or
you're not
who's with
echoing.
it?
I was echoing, but it sounds much better now. I think.
Okay,
a little bit. Yeah,
good.
a little bit.
I don't sound like I'm walking and waddling at the same time.
Crash
Yeah, you're
wins a big
walking on
one.
water.
Crash win. This is a big table right here. We got 67,000 by Crash. Boom. Carla's got 24. Peggy, code for races, got 54. Jesse, known as Sheila, is 62, and then Callie is at 54.
Get out of my mind. I was just saying the top chip leaders are at that table, besides
Yeah.
Fish Chum.
Someone blinked. The dogs went wild.
Sometimes the dogs are worse than kids. Like, remember when you were a kid and your parents got on the phone and you had to talk to them and they get mad at you?
Yeah. I
That's why
remember,
these.
do you remember when you're like, this is going to date us, but don't you remember like when you did your calls, you'd always call like your grandparents or someone on Sundays because those are the cheapest rates for phones. It was always like, we're calling grandma at 3 o'clock on Sunday, right? Or
Yeah,
something
I
like that.
remember that. Yeah.
It was always on the Sunday.
Yep. Long distance calls.
Yeah. Once a month, you'd call your grandparents or something like that.
My kids were lucky because my parents just lived up the street right around the corner from us. So they
Not
got to
mine.
see their grandparents all the time.
Back in the day when I was growing up I grew up in Marin County, California. One side of my grandparents lived in Hawaii, and the other ones lived in Georgia, which isn't
Mm.
why I moved here. Which isn't why I moved here. It just happened to be a coincidence.
Well, my dad's from Massachusetts and my mom comes from Grand Island, Nebraska, and they ended up out here.
Oh
So I had
wow.
to go both places, but I've only been to Massachusetts 3 times. I met my grandmother for the first time when I was 5. And I remember that, but I don't remember much because that was the last, probably, I maybe saw her twice, 3 times in my whole life. Kind of sucks.
My
Sorry.
my grandfather only met one time, and I think he was in a cult because he came to visit us. He came to visit us and started. He tried to. My dog. We had this little poodle that had like tumors on its stomach and stuff, right? And he started trying to heal the dog and speaking in tongue, and it was just a little more than I'd ever dealt with.
My mom had some friends from Nebraska that would come over. They went to our church, and they started speaking in tongues, and that was the weirdest experience I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Never heard anybody speak in tongues before. It's kind of cool, but it was just ooh.
I didn't know what's going on. I thought he was possessed or something like that. To be quite
No
honest.
shit, Sherlock. I thought so too. I was about ready to run downstairs and lock my door. I was a kid at the time. I was like, the fuck kind of language they talking now?
Callie just picked up a small pot, but picked up another one earlier against Ace Two versus 7-7, and it held up. She got 16,000, another 5, so she's up to 73 now. She's got to be up at the chip lead.
And she's in third. Moose is 75,000, and Fish Chum had 100,000, but she's back down to 81,000. So
That's
top
close.
three, yeah.
Well,
And Carla G, even though she's got 15,000 now. Ninth place, so hoping she chips up. I hate this hand for hand because you're short stack and those blinds are going to go up because the clock doesn't stop running when you're sitting there waiting.
Carla calls 4,000, raised by Jesse. Flop comes 7-5-8, all diamonds. Action flop again. You got a straight, you got a flush, you got a straight flush draw.
Yeah, that's a scary flop.
Boy, I tell you, back in the day when we were first discovered Skype many years ago, boy, it saved us thousands of dollars on long distance calls.
Yeah. Don't you remember back in the day, this is like 20 years ago, we had ICQ. Don't you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, ICQ. It was like the first messenger service. I also used to use like Hotmail Messenger.
Yeah.
Like we could do instant messaging there, or even AOL instant messaging. Okay, I think we got we got a 3-way all in. No, we don't. Sorry, we got 8-5-7. Carla's all in. Jesse called. Callie called. So there's 34,000 in the pot. Callie bets out 17. Ace King to Jack 2 and 10, and Carla is out. She had Ace King suited with hearts, and now Callie is the chip leader, I believe.
And we are going to the final table.
Kind of hard not to make that move
I
that Carla did.
want to see Carla. I kind of want to see Carla win. I'd like to see Callie win too. I'd like to see them all win. You've got a lot of good lady players. That's all that's left right now. But it's no coincidence that you see a lot of the same players at the final table week after week.
Yep, and Callie was my pick early in the game to come back and take it. So let's hope that my prediction stands tall. If it does, I'm going to buy a friggin' lottery ticket.
But can you imagine streaming nowadays on dial-up?
No.
Oh, God.
I remember when we started Bluff, it was 2003, and I think we were still on dial-up. And me and Eddie, we had to take turns because we had to get online. Say, hey, are you done? And then someone would use the dial-up.
Kids these days will never know the struggle of that ring, dang, dang. The AOL dial-up. Oh, my God.
Yep.
You pick up the phone, try to make a call, and all you hear is all that
Yeah,
data being transferred. Oh, somebody's online again.
I still have an old Commodore with the printer and all the games and software and everything. Ooh, this chum's calling.
Ace
Aces
King. Oh, brutal.
Jack?
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
She doesn't get it. Jack would save her, but no dice.
And who was that went out?
Oh.
I have to look.
I forgot.
Edie. Edie went out.
Yeah,
That was Edie. And I think she missed the cash, so I think now everybody's cashed. They've hit the money.
Yep, she was the money bubble. That sucks.
Edie, I've seen go out in the bubble a lot lately. And she's probably like, oh, no, a bubble again.
She's going to take a bubble bath and get that shit out of her system.
But she made the final table. So you've got Callie in first right now. Oh, no, Fish Chum's in first now at 113. Carol
Yeah.
Fruit, and then you got Callie at 92.
Even though she
Crash
made the
Boom
final
Kristen.
table, it still sucks being a bubble.
Yep.
Play for 3 hours and you get jack shit. Nah, I'd rather be the first one out.
Not me, man. I want to play a little bit. I mean, I was the first one out.
Pretty much, huh?
Yeah.
So welcome everybody to the final table. Crash Boom, Moose, Gadgy Padgy, Callie Sacramento, Fish Chum, Jesse Jerry, and Coach Races. Good luck, ladies. Who's going to be the last lady standing? My money's on Callie.
Kelly bets out 5. Oh, she calls 5. Sorry. Jesse bet out 5. Which is Sheila. Moose called. Queen 8-7. Who's going to be the first to act? Moose bets out 6,400. Jesse, is she going to raise? She raises all in. I thought so. So she's got, I don't know what she's got right now. Maybe queens. Moose, is she going to fold? She's going to have to fold.
I think someone's on a draw. Let's see how it plays out.
I think
Moose might have thrown out a little feeler bet there to let her know that trying to represent that flop, and Jesse just goes over the top and takes it down.
Yeah, at this point, you're not going to call on a draw. Well, I mean, at least I'm not. I mean, I shouldn't say. There's a lot of people that are going to call on a draw there, and they might even push all in.
Oh, you'll walk with the big slick. That's got to hurt at the final table. You want that big slick to go around, not get a walk. But again, I don't like big slick and never holds up for me, so.
Did we lose Eric again?
Did we?
Yes. He's back.
I've never left. I could hear you.
Oh. Well, we lost you.
I'm going to lose you here for a second, probably when I have to.
$12,000 pot. We've got a 4-way. Nobody's taking a stab at it. Who's going to take it down?
All right, we're back. All right, Jesse, what are you going to do here? Just going to check. Kelly, is she going to bet? Yep, she bet 2,500. Put the feeler out there.
Oh my God. I'm just laughing at the TV now because the coach is like, he's trying to wind the clock down and call timeout with like 1 second left. And they stopped the clock at 6 seconds.
Oh! Okay, Fish Chum wasn't in that hand. If they rolled over 9-4, they would have had a boat, and I'm like, why the hell did they fold their boat? But they weren't in the hand.
Oh, look at all the hearts. I'm echoing again. I don't know what's going on here. Everybody's going. I don't know what's going on. Got all kinds of connection problems now. I think they're throttling us.
Uh-oh. We get too many listeners now.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're crashing the servers.
Exactly. Fish Chum, is she going to raise? Take it?
We squeaked it by. Oh, shit.
Oh, he didn't make it? Or he did?
Detroit, yes.
All right.
Houston missed it.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're going overtime.
No, Detroit. Houston missed a field goal to go ahead by 3. Now Detroit just won the game by 3.
Oh, I haven't got there yet. Thanks for you ruined it for me again.
Hope you don't have money on it.
I don't bet sports. And Jess, he did really just squeak it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
God, Detroit came back. That's crazy.
Yeah, with 5 interceptions in the game, that's unheard of. Because 5 interceptions, that should be a lot of points for the opposite team.
Yeah.
And only scored 23, 5 turnovers.
Callie just lost a pot to Fish Chum. Fish Chum's at 122. Callie's down to 82. Still in second place.
You guys are quiet.
I know. We're thinking.
You took your dead air, Colo.
Thinking.
Blinds are getting up there. 1250, 2500 on there. To make you holler.
I can't believe how high the blinds were that one game.
These diamonds here. I think Callie's got a big piece of that. And she takes it down.
We do.
Where'd you go, Colo?
Right here.
Cat got your tongue?
Yeah, dog. Dog got my tongue.
Oh, look at these. The spades are coming out for a spade draw.
Yep.
Last flop was a
268.
diamond. Flop before that was hearts. Ooh, here we got some action going on.
Uh-oh, Gadji. She's
Echoing.
gonna draw. I mean, what could she have right here? Definitely does not have a straight.
I think they got a set of 8s.
Ace 8 maybe.
No shows. I thought maybe she'd flop a set.
You think? It's hard to think what people are thinking nowadays. It's hard to tell.
Ooh, Moose is thrown out of.
The moose
Nice.
is loose right now. What's gonna
Yeah,
happen?
the Moose is loose. The
Ooh,
Moose.
you got a call from Peggy.
Ooh.
Queen 8-5. What's gonna happen here? Is Moose gonna bet out 12,000? She bets out. Is Code gonna
So
put? Nope.
Cody, her name is Peggy.
Yeah.
One of my best friend's childhood friend.
Her husband plays on here. I think that's her husband. I think his screen name is Dark Lenny. Her husband.
Cool.
So, do you have any other family members that play poker?
No, I mean, we all grew up, playing, with this plastic chips at the, at the dinner table, after Thanksgiving and stuff like that. But we never played for any money. And now I can't imagine just playing free poker with those plastic chips. I'd be bored to death.
We played with nickels and dimes and pennies when I was little. We'd after Thanksgiving and big dinners, we'd go downstairs and play nickel and dime, and then we'd shoot pool, pee-pool.
Right.
I started playing poker when I was little. But before I got really into Hold'em, I was a blackjack player until we went to Vegas. That was my game. Ooh, the blinds are going at it here. There's that ace 6.
Oh, geez, all the diamonds.
Yeah, you got this another action flop, like always. Fish Chum bets out 14, gets the fold. I think we should play like after. This is the way you should play it. We should do one tournament that you have to show everybody what you're playing. You know, like you play open hand kind of after it's done. We've played tournaments like that, you know, in my basement where we decided we play one sit and go or something like that, and everybody had to show what they were playing. Just the winner, anyways.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to see what people play.
Yeah.
Who's got Queen 10? Ooh, Johnny's. She flopped herself a set. Nice hand. That was an ugly flop for those Johnnies, though.
Not when you got a set. That was pretty
Yeah, but
good.
you're surrounded with paint and that Queen 10 that people normally limp in on. We'll play that all day. Flop it straight.
You know what I do
Yeah, like
notice?
the other board pairs.
I noticed that when you're playing certain tournaments, like you'll start seeing a theme. Like it seems like when you have pocket eights and eights will be the sets. Will be the sets that are hitting of the night. Tonight it seems like jacks are the ones that are hitting.
Yeah, I
Other times it's
noticed
been
that.
nines or tens, but it'll be a theme for the whole night. If you start seeing, you're like, this is the one pair that seems to always be hitting the sets. Sevens, I've seen it all. So we've got. Callie just takes down a pot. Do you guys mute it? Because sometimes I hear you, sometimes I don't.
Muted that time.
Yeah, I'm muted because every time He-Man here gets up, the dogs bark. And so I told him, don't get up again. He's grounded to his chair. Sit your ass down and don't move.
Tell you.
Enough, off with his head.
Tell you, we're gonna set up the camper as a studio and go out there.
I'm down. Because normally we were back in the radio studio. Now we're out in the living room. Because I haven't been in there in the computer room, studio room for 2 years. I wasn't even on the computer.
So we're still 7 players.
Yep, Gadget just leads out with 9,000.
That's a nice 3 better there. Ooh. Christmas Peggy. She says, give me a piece of that. I want all that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that, dude. Give me that. That was a nice move. Small blind position. Stealing and squealing. Well, only 132 more days until spring.
Callie leads out with a 9,000 bet under the gun.
No calls. Let's look at that respect. Then again, they probably had garbage.
And what are you fiddling over there?
I was looking for my tea tree oil.
We've got 3 people in right now. We've got Callie, Gadgie, and Jesse. So we've got Callie. Then we've got Eileen. And then we've got Sheila in. Flop is 9, Queen, Jack, 5 on the turn. Eileen, Gadgie bets out almost 10,000. Callie is probably going to fold here. Unless she goes all in.
She's thinking about it.
I know she wants to win this tournament.
Does she have clubs and want to know? She lets it go?
10 jack. She hit. She got a. She had an open ender in the top pair. Fold by moves. Fold by crash. Code. What is Peggy going to do? Bet 6,000. Jesse. Sheila is going to fold. Callie is going to fold, and Gadji is going to. Would she fold? Yep.
Still those blinds and Annie.
I think we should have like no look and have a 7-way all in right now and see what happens.
Oh, I can't remember what's.
The worst hand will win, I guarantee it.
I can't remember what side it was, but they had that all in or fold. No, they had everybody in the tournament was all in. It was like you can have 100 people have signed up for this tournament, but everybody's all in at the same time, and everyone comes out ahead, pretty much wins.
Yeah.
That started on. It was called Kamikaze.
Yeah, kamikaze tournaments. Everybody's all in, but it probably would only last maybe 3 or 4 hands is all.
You think?
It was on Cake Poker. That's where it originated. All in a fold in that Kamikazes. We'd all get in for $1.
They're pretty fun and quick.
We have the flip ones here, the flip tournaments.
Now, what is the flip tournament? I've never heard of them.
It's you start with 1,000 chips, right? And usually until you build a stack, you're kind of all in, and you just, it's a lot of luck. You hope that you win it, right? But we do rebuys for like $5 too. So it's kind of an all-in fest. And then once you start accumulating a stack, then you start playing like real poker.
It's kind of like my trifectas. We'd have 3 games that were within 15, 20 minutes of each other, and they start with 500 chip stack with unlimited rebuys for the first, because it went super, super fast.
Yep.
The game would be over in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, these ones will take about maybe 30 minutes. Because the thing is, when you build a stack, you get to the final table, you have people with, a real stack as opposed to just, 1,000.
Well, if you won all 3 games,
we got
if you played all 3 games and won them, I'd give you $100 extra for a $1 buy-in. Because it was rare that somebody win all 3 of them. Ooh, that was a nice win.
Jack's win again.
Oh, yeah, she flopped the set and turned a boat.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Jacks are it's the chosen set of the night.
Yepper.
No, Code. Peggy's been at, I can't tell you how many final tables. I actually was heads up with her once in a tournament that I won, and she's always there. And I think, she's been due to win a tournament for a long time. So maybe tonight's her night. She sure makes a lot of them. I wonder if someone's holding Jacks.
Where does she live?
I don't know where she. I think was it Texas. I'm not really sure.
Got it all in.
Jesse Ray. Hey, where's that ray of sunshine? She played tonight?
I don't know if she played today. She was playing yesterday a lot. I don't think she was playing today. She's got a baby, so who knows?
Aw, so sweet. Never don't see her in the game tonight.
No, I talked to her and have side chats with her. She's a really nice lady. She's got a nice family. Really nice family.
Hey, Round Table Nate was in.
What?
Round Table Nate was in.
Yeah.
Didn't get to see him play.
This guy's went out pretty quick.
Tonight's a great game. We had quite a few players.
Tomorrow we'll probably have 60. We'll probably have 60 plus turnouts. We had the record last week last Monday we did, I think, 65 buy-ins. Gadji is all in with a 5-8 ace board and Callie folds.
These guys are kind of playing it right now like they're on the money bubble.
We had 39 people buy in tonight, but you had 10 rebuys, or total rebuys were 49.
Yeah.
Total buy-in for 4. Not my bad. What is it? So total buy-in 49, buy-in 39, re-entry 10. So what am I missing?
I don't think you are.
Oh,
We've
you
got
had 49 people in the game. Duh.
we have
I totally
Callie
wrong.
and Gadji in a hand on 2, 10, 10. Flop with a 3 on the turn. Check. Ace on the river. Let's see who's going to bet it. Gadji 7, 8, 9, 3. 9, 3 takes it down.
Battle of the blinds.
Yeah. 7, 8. I like 7, 8 suited, but I'll fold that under the gun. I might play it starting around the cutoff.
I was just thinking, Fish Chum's been kind of quiet lately, and here she comes out with a $12,000 raise.
Well, she's
That's
playing pretty
only
tight.
bet.
She's only playing 18, getting her hands in, money in 18% of the time, voluntary. And she's winning. And she's winning. She's got an average win of 10% win rate. Callie has an 18% win rate. Gadji has a 23% win rate. Moose has a 13% win rate. Crash has a 14%. Code has a 15%, and Jesse has a 15%. So right now, Callie 18 has 18% win rate, and Gadji has a 23. So those two are percentage-wise winning more than anyone else. But they also are playing more hands for the most part. Yeah, those are the two highest. They're playing the most hands. Whereas Fish Chum is the tight right now is the tightest at the table. Carol Sue, who just raises 12,000. Crash boom, folds, and Code. Is she going to call here? Fold. So Fish Chum is at 143 in the chip leader. And Peggy, which is code for aces, is at 100. Fish folds. Callie, she going to make a bet? Folds. No. Gadji folds. Moose folds. Crash folds. Code calls the big blind. And Jesse, what is she going to do? Push? I could see that happening. No. Check. 3, Queen 4 on the flop. Jesse bets out 4,000. See, if I saw that bet 4,000 and 11,000, I'm probably going to raise it right there because it looks a little that bet looked a little fishy to me.
Well, I clicked on and was looking at stats too, and I realized up in the right-hand corner it said Smart HUD. Smart HUD.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and looked at it. This keeps a lot of information. You can learn anything about it's got a lot of data in there. Tells
I don't know.
hands.
You probably have a
Yeah,
subscription then. Do you have a subscription?
no, I'm just if you click on the player's name up in the right-hand corner, it gives you a little link, and it brings you to the Club GG and tells you what the Smart HUD box is all about.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of friggin' information that tells everything about the player. How many hands went to showdown, raised to continuation bets, called a continuation bet, voluntary put money in the pot. Crazy. That keeps a lot of information about your hands, like a regular HUD would track all the players. It's got a built-in HUD, Smart HUD, is what it's saying. It's kind of cool, but then again, I don't like HUDs for online poker. I think it gives too much information out.
You got Callie folding to the big blind.
It's a pretty tight final table.
Yeah. These are some of the, well, you don't have any kind of crazies. You got the crazies right there.
Damn dogs.
Get up, while on. Gadji is definitely the most aggressive at this table. There's still some pretty big stacks. Man, 4 minutes. I hate these breaks.
It reminds me of our first interview with Annie Duke. She had her dogs barking in the background, and she's yelling, "Mom, shut them damn dogs up!" So, do you think It used to bother me when I first started playing when the blinds are getting up pretty high and you're getting a big chip stack. Say the blinds are 2 and 4,000 now. Somebody puts out $16,000 bet. You think, oh crap, that's a big bet. But you got a lot of chips. It psychologically when you see like a $16,000 bet coming out right now, that's a lot for you to call, but you don't really realize how many chips you actually have, which it actually comes out to the same when blinds are 1 and 200 and somebody puts a $400 bet out and everybody calls. But
Yeah.
at that time, you only got a couple maybe
Yeah,
$1,600, $2,000 in chips.
I don't even know what to say sometimes. Sometimes you just, I feel like whenever I bet, especially in early position, I'm going to get a bunch of calls.
It just seems like sometimes I don't know if people think that that's too big of a bet, but it's actually still a 4 bet.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll over bet because I know someone has an ace or something. I'm going to get a call, so I try to disguise my hand by making a bet that looks suspicious that maybe I've got kind of like a small pair or something.
So I don't know if it plays with your mind or not. It might. It used to be.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen it all. So
It's definitely. What do they say? It's one of those games that could take 5 minutes to learn and lifetime to master.
ain't that the truth? And it changes so much. I mean, from like 20 years ago, it's changed so much.
A lot of people say it's because there's online became so popular.
Yeah, I think more people now are chasing more than ever. Seems like. Used to, and it's harder now. It's harder to bet people off of hands.
Do you think it's because they're figuring? I'm not per se cheating or anything in the software have any advantages, but they place so many damn hands online that they just kind of figure out.
I don't know. It might be an algorithm or something, but I don't think anyone's figured out the algorithm because
No, it's. But if you
I
play
think
long
people,
enough,
I think people just can't lay down certain hands now, and they chase more than ever.
yeah, you play long enough online, you could say, like you talked about it earlier tonight. It's like all these same suit flops come out, but you know that when you're playing hearts, clubs come out. When you're playing
Yeah,
clubs, hearts come out, and you just kind of remember that rotation. That if you think about it, like every 3 hands, an ace comes out on the flop.
yep.
I
Lots
know.
of
I know the software they do their best to try to digitally shuffle the cards, but
we're about to start now. About 17 seconds. Let's make this fast. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed soon. I got to see who wins.
yeah, you're 2 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, I've got a big day tomorrow. Let me tell you. It's like one of those days you're just kind of dreading. There's so much to do.
Okay, people at the table, if you're still listening, Eric wants to go to
Everybody all
bed. Hurry up.
understand. All right, Coach Races is listening. 16,000 she bets out. Fold by Jesse. Fish Chum. Are you going to push all in?
Sometimes you got to be aggressive to win.
Fish Chum folds. Callie folds. Gadji
There
goes
you
all
go.
in. There you go. That's what we were talking about. Call. So you got ace versus queen. 4, 3, 9, 10, 4, and
Oh!
again. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Queen on the river. Oh my God. It just doesn't stop. Going bad, end up good.
Oh, how many times do we see that damn river save somebody?
And Peggy's going, what do I have to do to win? I feel you, Peggy. I feel you. That was terrible.
Well, you just have to pat yourself on the back that you made the right move. Just didn't work out right. That's all you can do. As long as you feel confident you made the right move at the right time in the right position, and
I mean, if you got aces, you got aces against any other pair, you're good. I mean, you're making the right call. So
yeah. So I mean, that's all you can do is you make the right call, and you get sucked out on. There's nothing you can do about that. But you made the right call, and it just
that was a dirty river. Dirty river. Oh, and Moose is all in now. Let's see if Callie's going to call. I doubt it. Yeah, she folds. Moose picks up 17,000. She shows an ace. Kelly folds. Gadget calls. Big blind, which is 4,000, 2,000, 4,000. Moose bet 16,000. So she 4-bets up there. Crash folds. Jesse folds. Fish Chum folds. Gadget. She calls. So you got 6-6 queen. Another action flop. Rainbow.
half pots, half a pot. Yeah, I think I'm getting tired now too.
That's half pot, and I don't see Moose calling here unless she's pushing. I mean, you're not going to call this. You're going to only push. That's it. That's your one play.
It's pretty much all you can do.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to call and have 11,000 behind you. It doesn't make sense. She had a queen. Shows the queen, and she's got 132,000. And Moose is now the short stack. Fold. Code. What is she going to do? She fold. Jesse folds. Call. Fish Chum calls. Callie, what are you going to do here? Check. King 10, 8, 2 spades. Check the flop. Callie, what are you going to do? You're going to bet. Check. Queen. So you got two hearts. You got 2 spades out right now. Fish Chum bets up 5,700. Callie, are you going to call? Fold. Chum now has 136 and the chip leader.
Boy, they're tight.
Yeah. It kind of plays like this, but I mean, these usually we're done by the time these things hit 25 and 5,000.
Which we're going to be there in about 45 seconds.
Yeah.
That's kind of why when it comes to tournaments, I like playing turbo tournaments because I know they don't last that long.
Right. We got Gadget and Moose in there and a 6-4-5 flop. Gadget bets up 57. Moose folds and Gadget takes down 11,000.
It's kind of like
40.
it's kind of like I really like playing cash because if I get tired and my hands start getting crap, I just grab my chips, get up, and walk away.
Yeah. You got Moose all the way in, all in. Crash boom folds. Moose picks up 11,000. She's up to 31,000 again. 33,000, sorry. Limits. Blinds are going up, 2,500 to 5,000. So there's going to be people shoving right now.
Yeah, pretty much everybody except for 2 is short stack.
Yeah. 10-5 queen. You got code in there. Checks it. Gadget checks it. Another 10 on the turn. Check. 4 on the river. Check. Gadget checks. King 3, Ace Jack. Ace Jack takes it down. And Gadget has 154,000, and Code is now the short stack at 27. There's a bunch of there's 3 short stacks. Is Code going to bet? Is she going to push here? It seems like a push situation. Call. Jesse, what are you going to do? You going to push? No. 9-9 Jack. Another action flop. 2 spades. 2 nines. 5,000 bet by Jesse. Fold. And she takes on 14,000. Gets herself up to 48,000. Okay, so Callie is first to act right now. Fold. Gadget folds. Moose bets out 20,000. Might as well just throw the rest of 11 in.
Might as well get her in there.
Fold. And she picks up 16,000 and now up to 43,000. So that's a Jack. She would have had a set the way things are going. So Code is the short stack right now.
Yeah, because if you keep folding to the people that are betting, you're actually giving them chips.
Crash goes to 45, pushes 45. And what is Kelly going to do? She folds. And now she shows King. That didn't work for me tonight. She's at 57,000. Crash, boom.
Somebody told me a long time ago you got to win races to win tournaments too.
Yeah.
And this is the time to win races.
Yeah. Well, we got Crash actually called the big blind at 5,000. Callie, what are you going to do? She calls.
Yeah,
Gadget checks and 499 again. 2 nines. Check by Callie. Gadget bets out 9,500, which means she probably has a 4. I don't think she has a 9 on the rainbow board. Crash, boom. What is she going to do?
that was Kenneth James telling me that a long time ago. You got to win races to win tournaments.
Oh, Crash puts out a push. She pushes all her chips in. Ooh, Callie calls. Someone's going to have a 9. Jack 9, Ace Queen. I think Callie's going to take this. Callie takes it. It wasn't a bad play. Now Callie's at 105. She was wondering that, does my Jack 9 really not going to make it? I know Callie thinks. She's like, I've had some bad luck today. Watch her have like 10-9.
You win some and you lose a lot. That's what I keep saying. No? Am I supposed to hear you? Am I supposed to hear you?
We've got Gadget and Moose in there at 875 flop. Gadget bets up 25 and Moose folds. Gadget's at 155 and ship leader now, followed by Fish, Chum, and then Callie, all in the 100,000 range. Code for aces. She's got to make a play at some point because she's only got like 4 big blinds, 3 big blinds.
Yep, that's Moose and her and Crash.
Yeah.
Low men on the totem pole, low ladies on the totem pole.
Crash just picks up small pot.
So you're picking up what? 4, 6.
Ooh, Fish bets out 15,000. Callie folds. Gadget folds. Moose folds. Crash folds. Code. You got to make you got to do something soon. She folds. You don't have too many more options here. You've got 3 big blinds left.
Might as well.
These blinds are getting big. Yeah.
Fish folds. Raised by Callie. Fold by aces. Jesse, what's she going to do?
It's 10 after 10. Everybody make a wish. 10-10.
She's going to fold. I think she's probably hoping that she goes further in the money and gets Crash, Boom, and Code out because their blinds are coming quick.
Yep, move up that money ladder.
Fold by Callie. Gadget folds. Moose, is she going to make the play? It's the time. Nope. fold by Crash. Code pushes all in for 13. Calls by Jesse J. Ray. And Fish folds. Ace 2 against Queen Jack. 5, 6, 7 flop. Jack hits the
Oh,
Jack. Oof. And a
she's
10.
out.
Yep, Jesse picks up the pot for 35,000, taking her 58, and Code is out in 6th place.
Good game, Code.
Takes home $56. Was it?
56,000. I think she had or something like that, somewhere on there.
Did you have one rebuy, one bullet?
I don't know.
I think it was. What was that?
But we've got
$56.
Crashes all in now. She's making her stand called by Fish. Ace 7 versus Ace 10. 2 King 3. 3 again. And this 7 wins again. The
On a
worst
river
hand.
again. Oh my God.
You
The
just
river
start
is
coming
killing
bad
it.
in this tournament, and you're going to win. Seems to be the.
Yeah,
We got 5 players left.
Coach Races only had one buy-in, and Crash Boom one buy-in as well. The only two people that have rebuys are first and second place with 2 rebuys each. Gaddy and Fish Chum. The rest of them are on one bullet.
Boy, that river's been killer tonight.
Let me tell you.
Poor Eric.
Fish Chum picks up a pot, small pot. But now we've got Moose who's short and going to have to make a move here because she's only got basically 3 big blinds.
Yipper. Good luck when you
Callie
do
calls.
moose.
Moose,
Moose.
you got it.
On my loose.
King, Jack, Ace. Callie will probably push. Yeah. 7,000, fold, Moose folds. She's at 115. Callie's at 115 now.
Blinds go up in 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
Just what everybody wants to hear. Blinds are up.
All
There's
right.
her news.
We've got Moose all in. Ace 6 versus 9. King, and Cal, no, 9 hits in Queen.
She doubled down.
Going bad, you come out good.
Won that before the river.
Yep, but it's still you're still not ahead.
She was so low in blinds, any face is a
Yeah,
shove
of
in
course. I
hand.
mean, yeah, she did the right thing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not helping my bedtime. Gadji calls by Fish, and Kelly checks. Queen, Ace, 9, 2 clubs, check by Fish, check by Callie. Gadji checks. We got a 5 on the turn. Bets out. Fish bets out 9. Callie, what are you going to do here? Fold. She's going to fold. Gadji is going to fold, and Fish Chum picks up a 18,000 pot. She's at 175 now.
That was an easy takedown.
Yeah.
She didn't have to fight much over that flop.
Jesse bets 10,000. 1 unit raise. Gadji calls. Flop is 7-7 king. Action flop 2 spades.
Jesse Ray takes it down.
I think a lot of these calls are just to see the flop and play after the flop.
Yeah.
Well, I like how a lot of the blinds are calling the raises to protect their blinds and make a stand.
25 seconds and the blinds are going up. So, Moose, you better get it in soon. And Gadji raises. Moose folds. She wants to be the one. She wants to be the one to do the raising here. You don't want to
Gaddy's
call
being
a
a
raise.
bully. Chip
You
bully.
don't have to call a raise. You'd rather push and see what happens.
Well, the next one out takes home $92.33.
Moose is thinking, is this my time? Is this what I'm gonna do? Call. She just flat calls. That was anticlimactic. All in by Jesse for 61. Gadji is probably gonna fold here. And Moose is probably gonna fold right back to her. I could be wrong. Yep. She's gonna fold.
Well, you got these players figured out.
So
Now if you can just figure out that damn river and the flop.
That's why I'm inventing a new game. It's called Doker, right? And there's no river. He just played to the turn. Damn Doker! Everything. I got turned.
Yeah, really.
Jessie, what is she gonna do? She looks like she's thinking about something here. She folds, and Callie gets a walk and picks up 12,000. Had ace king. She's like, well, I don't care because ace king never wins.
Ain't that?
It does it for me.
It does it for me.
But when you're at the final table and you get big slick like that, when you get a walk, it's kind of heart wrenching.
Yep. Fish Chum bets out 18,000. Folds by Callie. Gadgie's thinking about it. She's thinking she's probably gonna fold. Fold.
But 5-handed at the final table, ace king.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm opening up my range. 5-handed. I'm opening up my range too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, I'm playing suited connectors now. I'm playing king, pretty much any king. King 9 definitely raising with that type of hand.
Definitely playing any jack.
Any jack.
Jacks have been hitting like there's been a jack on the flop seems like 75% of the time. Jacks and flop sets, they're golden tonight.
And Moose, this is Moose Stan, 20,000. Called by Callie. She's got king 7, 3, queen. Oh, 7-7 comes out, ace and a 9, and good game, Moose. And Callie picks up, and I think Moose makes 92,000 or $92. Sorry,
92,000 would be a good payout.
Yeah, right.
And we're down to 4.
Next payout is 121.23.
Gadgie picks up a pot. She's at 125. Callie's at 117. Fish Chum is at 186. And Sheila is down to the short stack. Callie bets out 18. Gadgie folds. Jessie pushes for 60. Fish Chum folds. And Callie is she going to call?
I don't think she's going to call.
You don't know. I mean, I know her range, her calling range. She just called with king 7. That was only for 20,000. Jessie is right up there with Callie now.
She probably knows how Jessie
Callie's
plays.
back at 100.
Probably has something golden.
Don't be scared. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Old high school cheer.
I remember that. 7-2 folds, and Jessie gets a walk. She's at 91.
These ladies have been aggressive the whole game.
Yeah, she's the most aggressive player, but you're getting Fish Chum's about 18. Callie's was at 30. She's down to 28, so she's folding more now. Everybody seems to be folding right hands. Let's see, Gadgie, what are you going to do here? Fold. Jessie, what are you going to do?
We also played set up a game a long time ago too with reverse blinds. We start out with 1 minute blinds, and then they go up to 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And they go higher up as the longer you play.
Oh.
Higher up or lower? You set it backwards.
The level.
We set up crazy blinds too. We're skip from 50 to 100 to 5 to 1,000 and back to 10 and 20.
When you have control of the back end, you can set up some crazy situations.
Fish Chum, is she going to bet out? Nope, fold, and Gadget gets a walk. And she has pocket 6s, and everybody feels better about their fold. Callie shows a 6 as well. Fish chum, what are you going to do? Fold. Callie, what are you going to do? Fold. Gadji, what are you going to do? Call. And Jesse,
It's going to raise. No, check.
834. Ooh, 7,000 bet. Call by Jesse. Another 7. Turn 22,000. Fold. Show it. Come on. Maybe it's 7-8 or something like that.
But when you're four-handed, the blinds are getting up there. You can't sit there and wait for aces.
Nope. You gotta start making some plays.
Because
The thing is, this is such a tight table that if someone would start being a little aggressive, well, it's hard to be that aggressive right now when you're almost calling every chip stack. But 2-7, who Callie can't be aggressive with that one. Fish chum picks up 198,000. Chip leader. Fold. Gadget gets another walk. It's 2 walks in a row. Callie shows 3-8. And Gadji shows an ace. It's like we can see each other's cards now.
Well, these flops have been coming down tonight. You never know.
You never know.
3-8 could be good.
Well,
depending on the raise, what you got to call.
Call is 255 on the flop, and then Gadji bets 11-2. She's at 156 now. Jesse's at 59. Callie's at 74. Those are 2 short stacks right now.
Well, you're pretty much losing 10,000.
Callie pushes all in. Fold by Gadji. Jesse, are you calling this one? She's thinking about it. She's like, am I going to? Can I find a better spot? Do I have, is my king 9 good enough right now?
Did you see the orange? Oh, I thought I saw the orange.
She picks up 18,000.
Look at the smallest damn oranges today. I mean, they're the size of a grape.
Are those little cuties?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love those. I have
They're
those in
getting
my-
smaller and smaller, though. But this bag that we got today, I swear to God, they're not much bigger than a damn plum.
Gadji gets another walk. It's the 3rd walk she's gotten in a row. She has pocket
Oh,
aces. It's darn
God.
cards. Callie had a premonition. It's like, my 7-4 is probably no good here.
You gotta
Especially when you get aces and you get a walk, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's respect. You respect those aces. And she gets another walk.
What?
She shows another ace.
Jeez.
But these players got to remember every time they keep folding like that, they're losing a lot of chips. I mean, every blind level, every time the blind comes,
Callie goes all in. Hold on. And everybody folds.
Every time
But you can't call you blind with an 8-3 offsuit. That's 3,000 more. Why? You don't even want to pay half price for it in the beginning.
Well, sometimes.
You saw the stuff she's been rolling over. 7-2, 8-3, 9-4.
We got 3-way action right now with 21 in the pot. Jack 3 king. Jesse bets out 6,000. Gets called by Gadji at 10. Shows up on the turn. And a check.
And possible flush
Gadji's
draw.
going to bet. And she takes the pot down. Shows a king. Someone's getting hit with the deck right now.
Yep. Jesse's going to have to be making a move because she's lost a lot with this. Oh, she does.
She's all in, which is expected. And she shows 2-3, and definitely not going to call her.
She's getting annihilated with shitty cards here.
Fish bets out 21. Gadji is folding. Okay, girls, I'm calling this an all in right now. Everybody all in. Just do it. It's gonna be fun.
Watch them roll their clocks now. Use their clock. Every player is going to use their clocks now. Callie's giving that evil smile.
24 bet, fold, and Carol Sue, Fish Chum, has 205. She's the first person to break 200.
Yipper.
Ooh, Callie's all in. Fold, Fish Chum. Oh, come on, call.
Next person out takes home $121.23, it says.
23? Yeah.
Let's see. Jesse. Oh, Jesse goes all in. 4-9, Jack 7 calls. Ooh, she hits the 4. The 2 comes out. And the 9. She hit 4-9, and she must have known. And Callie's like, "You got to be shitting me." It's like, I made the right call with Jack 7, and what the hell just happened?
Oh, somebody wants to go to bed.
67. She might have a real hand this time.
If they go all in again, then you definitely.
Ooh, Callie goes all in. Gadji folds. Jesse folds. And Callie picks up a pot, and Jesse shows a 2. Queen. Callie shows a queen, so she's got 67 now in the short stack. Callie folds. Gadji bets out 32, and everybody else folds to her.
Pretty fast paced and a lot of action happening here.
Yeah, let's
Either
get
got a
over.
3-bet or an all in.
That's all there is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fish Chum gets a walk. Or no, sorry, Callie got the walk.
Nice screen.
3. And Jesse is now the short stack. She may push. There you go. She pushes now. Fish Chum. Oh, call by Callie. And what's two happens?
Good luck, ladies.
9 versus ace queen. Oh, she hits.
Oh! 10.
Another diamond. Another diamond.
8, 9, 10.
Just like that, you go from short stack to.
Go from 0 to hero.
Callie's probably just pushing right now, I'm guessing. No. But that's just brutal.
That's the right. She made the right call, though. Who'd have thunk she was going to go up against pocket 9s after the 9-4 hand?
And jacks are the ones that are supposed to hit, not 9s. But 9s do hit too. I do like pocket 9s. It's like,
oh, look at all that.
9s is like just kind of pretty always. Yeah.
A puppy feet.
King flush wins against 7 high flush or 7 flush. And Gadji's at 203 now. Okay, Kelly, yeah, you're folding now. She's gonna be in. She'll be all in next hand automatically.
Yeah. Good luck, Callie. Hope the poker gods give you a winning hand.
Probably get aces.
Remember, I think it was a couple tournaments ago. I was down to like 85 chips, and I came back to 48,000, and then took a beat.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was an epic comeback.
Yeah, and then it happened.
Yep.
You build it back, and then you take another beat, and you're like, you got to be shitting.
Never fails.
Yeah.
You're on life support, chip in a chair, you build up, and boom, it's gone again.
I won like a 3-way all in. I think that's what happened.
These lines are getting hefty.
Yep, they'll be at 10,000 in about 5 minutes. But Callie's all in right now, and she's 5-10, getting 6-7.
10 on the river.
9. She got it straight.
And she wins.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, how do I win? Why do I win this hand and not when I'm like ace queen or something when I have a big hand and I can only pick up?
Usually when you're forced all in blind, you always win.
Right.
Go, Callie.
You gotta go all in. You gotta push, Callie. You gotta push. Get those in.
Go.
You can triple up right here. Triple up. You've got to do it. Do not fold. You got to push.
It. You're already in for 4,000. There you go.
10-7-4. Flop. Check. King. Diamonds.
I hope she has
You got 3
diamonds. I
diamonds
hope
on
she has
the
diamonds.
10.
Oh,
So maybe
10.
Calvi
10
will have a
4, good
10.
buddy.
2
2
4.
4.
Did she win? Oh, the 10. Why
Oh,
are you not betting the
kick
10? I don't. Good game, Cal. You had to call there. That's like the shitty hand, but you had to call there.
Good game, lady.
Yeah.
And then there was 3.
She's like, I don't want to call. She's like, I don't want to call. I don't want to call. I'm not going to call. I got to call.
It was either that hand or the next hand, but the next hand you would win less
She
chips.
had to. She was getting triple. She was getting 3 to 1 right there. She has to call. Jessie bets out. She takes a pot, and now she is second in chips at 156. So it's pretty even right now. It's anyone's game.
I don't foresee too many all-ins right now.
You might, let's see, 10,000. Everybody's sitting about, it's coming up to 10,000 blinds. You're sitting at 15, about 15 and 8, 15 big blinds and 18 big blinds upon win it in 3 minutes. So he might 24,000 bet out. Call for Gadji, fold by Jesse, 3-9 queen. Gadji bets up 44 and fish folds. And now Gadji is the chip leader at 217.
We're going to see some fireworks. This is getting more aggressive and more aggressive.
You have to. I mean,
blinds this big, either you take a stab
Jesse
at it.
bets up 24 and everybody else folds. She's up to 140, 156. And Fish Chum is the short stack. Call big blind, bet 27 by Gadget call. 7, 8, 9, flop 2 spades. Check by Fish. Gadget bets 57. Fish Chum is contemplating. If you have an ace, you may call. Oh, calls. All right. 5. So you got 5, 7, 8, 9. Who's got a 6? Gadget throws 131 out there. Fish calls. You got Jack 3 and Ace King, and you've got Ace King.
She was on full draw.
She should have
Trying to get
probably.
them.
I think she should have bet that after the flop, to be quite honest.
Ooh, heads up. Let's go, ladies.
Nice to see somebody wins with Ace King.
Yeah. It's not us.
Good luck, ladies.
32.
Night before last, our final table heads up went in one hand. We're over.
Jesse's
Boom.
one double up away from being right back. So.
Mm-hmm.
The blind's being so much, it's just, I mean, it's not that big. I mean, she's not that big of a dog right now. Even though she's 2 to 1. She's down 2 to 1 in chips. She bets out 16. Ooh, call by Gadji. Flop comes queen, ace, 6. Check. Jesse bets out 8,000. Gadji folds, and Jesse takes down a $34,000 pot at 173 now. So she's just chipping away right now. This is gonna go quick. Gadji bets out 24. Jesse calls. Flop is 4, 6, 9. Check. Gadji's gonna bet 37. Fold by Jesse. I don't think either of them hit any of it, but I think in that situation, the first one to bet is the first one to win, and not flop.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, and heads up, you don't want your opponent to catch up on you.
Nope. So you got 42,000 in there. Check on a 5 ace jack. Jesse bets out 21. Again, folds by Gadji. Jesse's back to 169, 170. And we go to another hand. Gadji bets 32. Call by Jesse. 3, 7 ace. Who's going to bet first? Check. Gadji's going to bet 66. And Jesse's probably going to fold. So much you have to play every hand. You can't fold because the blinds are so high.
They just went up 5 to 10,000.
Yeah, so you got 12 big blinds right now, and you got 31 big blinds. My God, Jesse's got 9 big blinds left after this hand. She's all in for 95. Call. And it looks like,
Oh!
and
Gone. Gaddy wins it, takes it all.
Yeah, good game, Gadji. Wasn't a bad play by either, but
I had a feeling that king was there and they were reeling him in.
She checked it. Yep, she checked it.
yeah.
Good game, ladies.
Well, Gadji took down 274,000. Jesse took down 208, and Fish Chum took down 159, followed by Callie, who was 121. So they all made a nice little cash for a few hours of play, had some fun, and we will be back tomorrow for our $10 rebuy.
And
Yabba-dabba-doo.
you go get some sleep.
All right, guys. Well, you all have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Don't work too hard tomorrow, Eric. Sleep well.
Yeah. All right. Take care, guys.
Let's see if he forgets his headphones and we get to listen to him brush his teeth again.
You're lucky. I'm gonna tongue scrape tonight, so it's a big night for me.
All right, just don't snore and don't fart, please.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, you've been listening to another night of On Tilt Radio. Hope you enjoyed the show.
There's in and out, kind of boring, echoing, and a lot of dead air. So I apologize for my dog. Had to take care of my dog. Anyway, you guys have a flippin' fantastic evening, what's left of it. Sleep well. Wake up refreshed tomorrow, have that coffee, and have a happy, dragging ass Monday. We'll be back, same channel, same station, same place. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Be safe out there.
You betcha. Stay warm. Be vigilant. Bye.
At my door, everybody's watching as I hit the floor. Hold up, raise me, taste me. The lights are burning bright and it's driving me crazy. Dealing cars, who's ready to pay me? This would be my night. I'm all in. What do you think about that? I'm all in.
The that's all, folks.